Money ball, yo.
What it do, people? What it do? What it do? How you doing? What's up to all the gods? Or leave to literally be who I am. God. Dog it. Him and all the mercy cream. Y'all know what it is, man. Shout out to all of the gods, man. HOTC in the building, man. Fucking vibration. I come wake you guys up, you know. I might have pardon me for the little disruption, you know. I know you guys there and listening. I know you hear me. I know. I hear you. I know you hear me. And I'm here. Me, I hear. Hear me. Lord of mercy. Much love to y'all, man. Roll up your ganja. Fire up your butts, you know. And come on in, man. Let's build. Let's talk to the gods. Let's build with the God, literally. All right? Time is now. There's no time like the fucking present. It's a gift. Open it up and enjoy it. Enjoy it. Literally. MSA. Shout out to Samari Gawd, the black gold. I love the God. You hear me? I Rastafari. Hear me lot. I Rastafari. Or Jai. Yai. Hi. I. Why Buddha? Or where the fuck you want to call him? Allah? Querim, Semi Christian. In. Human Christian. Priest. Crystals. Allah, man. What's my crystal, mama? My crystal. Well, that's my crystal, mama. And my brethren, Jara. Yeah, you know who he is. That's my real brethren. That's cool. All right.
Only Jah alone will I myself.
I sacrifice my life for Jah. It's the least I deserve. Hear me?
In my
mind, I am alone in my meditation. Hear me? I am confident. Hear me, see? I need to serve ya. I am here to serve the Emperor. I am here to serve ya. Rosters, I'm here because I am the Emperor. Empire, the Empire, right on. Be your own, on your own, on my brown. All I want to do is be my green and my brown Rasta.
My journey is to help the poor and sick.
Now look at me.
With the faith in Jah,
I know he can do it, hear me? And yeah, and you are Jah. Your little J with the eye. Hook your own eye.
Those that dwell in evil shall never
prosper. Yeah. I am here to serve Jah. All of you hear me serve. So pierce me ear. Alarm. Ring it. Hear me. I say pierce me ear. Alarm. Ring it. Bing pong. Oh my. Hear me, Lord. One love to the world, and we are the body. We are the empire, the entire earth that we am. I am N-E-R, the empire, power for your fire. Suffer none.
In my struggles, I call upon his Jah. The foolish man looks down on the teachings of the emperor. I live my life here cause I am a Rastaman. Don't you be the one do me so time to save your spot. I have understand reason I am here to serve Jah. I have understand reason I am here here to serve Jah. I have on a star, real soldier. I am here to serve Jah. I have on a star, real soldier. I am here to serve Jah. Yeah.
Yeah, we had burning in the motherfucker. I think we always knew though, bro. I think we literally knew because we was attracted to it. Just think about everything, everything. We always knew.
It was the Italian. Mexico was different. We had a chicken smell like fresh foods type shit. Like
I'm gonna play one more jam and we're gonna get into the bill. Shout out to Misa Al, shout out to Grab My Car Hefner, shout out to everyone. Roll up your guys, man.
I believe in a great power watching over reality cyber. It can move seas and great rivers if I call upon a giant prayer. Even feel the word that wicked man prepared
For the judgment
Savior, lead to my time.
Oh God, I know the devil would come for right. In a suit and tie, blue collar crane, white collar crane.
No more victim of life.
I know the devil would come for right. In a suit and tie,
God repeat them straight through my eyes. No more victim of life. Nah, take no shot from Vatican. Nah, broke no bread with no dirty hand. Cause I see from afar, say I trap them setting. Now go become a victim. They shall fail. This war that we know, that shall divide the answer. Cause I see from afar, I know I'm a winner. They shall fall at my feet and go down. I know the devil would have come to blind. In a suit and tie, God revealed them straight through my eyes.
no more victim of life.
I know the devil would have come for right.
In a suit and tie, God repeat them straight through my eyes.
No more victim of life. In these last days, and no time will come. Even in a million years, your time will come. Even if them roll out them troops and a march with a million guns. See, I know the time has changed. Your time has come. I know the devil would have come to right. In a suit and tie, God revealed them straight through my eyes. No more victim of life. I know the devil.
Y'all know this fucking music get your lives up, me. How you gonna deny the roster?
God revealed them straight through my
Hear me, man.
No more victim of life.
Rumpelstiltskin, what do you want, man? Why you keep coming, man? Why you come here, man? You're police. Man, you can come back, man. I don't want to shoot you away like that, man. I'm gonna stop throwing away people, bro. I just be calling it what I see it. I'm the one that have eyes to see. Shit, man. I might be wrong. Tell me I'm wrong. I'm wrong. I'm not brown, I was black. I was not from all the earth. I was from America or African or Afrak. I was when I was in Iran or Iraq. When I was running, the man trying to shoot me in my back. And he shot me with a strap. Right now they put it on their shoulder and they call it a rack. Yeah, look, I was a rack. Look, I put rack on my back before I even when I roll with a strap. Look, RC. I be a RC. That's the only thing you see is RC. Look, all I see is hour. For the power of Almighty RC. Hear me? Literally. Literally. Shout out to the family, man. Much love to y'all. Much love to y'all, man. Actualist Zoe. Backpack Zoe. The Zoes. For all of those was in Zoes who didn't know about the being a Zoe, actual Zoe. You're still supposed to Zoe. Isn't it? See, Zoeing is more than what you're knowing. When you don't know nothing, you're supposed to Zoe something. Then you can show something. Hear me. Hear me. Anything about what you know, you don't know, you're supposed to Zoe. The Huey purpose of God, having much fun, hear me? Generating, operating, and destroying. It's about creating, being innovative, trend setting, original, the original you, tubes. You know, we got all kind of tubes in you. You know how you're showing you when you was hooking you up with tubes in the matrix. You got to punch onto the tubes, and you can like move all through the tubes. How you can move all of the dudes from the things that you choose to do or the things that you choose to say. And if you put it over dope ass rhythm with a little bit of reverb and maybe a little bit of delay. How you can come into the D and B to J. How you can cut the creator. How you can let the record spin. Or you can turn the table. Turn the table and play the record from the other side backwards. Or flip the vinyl. Or mix it in with another record. Or have multiple DJs scratching on the same record all on the table at the table because they're able, we speak in the parables. To create magic. All on the thing they was calling the timeline. I could write it on the line. I'm typing my own line. I typed my type on before I was the typewriter. I was doing the typewriter before I was the running man. I was running through Iran with all the mans. The man's in my hands that had all the armors. They was bearing all arms. I bared all the armors. Shot through the pierce of the ears of pierced armors. I could shoot through bulletproof armor to all armors. Look. I can shoot through bulletproof armor to pierce armors, piercing the ears, a ring-a-ding. Peer me, I ring the bell door. That was the door ding. Ring-a-ring, I ring the alarm. Ring. That was the sound of the ripper. Say, put down the fire, or I still boy fire. Don't make me go up and fire my temper. Hey, look, I'm shooting at niggas under the dirt. I'm killing niggas that I put in the dirt. Famous, pumping. I shoot him down. I put a man in the dirt under the spell. He drowned. I put him under the spell. He drowned. Look, I put him so under the dirt. He was water. He found. Look, smash him out. I crash him out. Bring him out of the whirlwind. Bang, bang him out. Air him out. You know, let the sizzle. This is how I do with the words when I'm mixing up my roots. I be doing this shit with root words before the root dudes. Hear me, I'm adding the ratsman and the Andrew. I run to my crimes, I shoot all of the Andrews. Look, and you, and then I damn you, and Mr. Cramp, and fuck, I aim you out. Bang, poop, shoot. No doubt. This is how I do it, nigga. I don't even need no clout. I kill a nigga in his own house, nigga. Why I told you, nigga, watch your mouth, nigga. Why you still sitting in my fucking earth on top of your couch? I said, get out your fucking bed. I shot him in the leg. Bop! Bop! I'm gonna shoot him in his head. I'm gonna leave him there for dead. Bop! Him and Lon. We killing roots. I was the root. I'm gonna uproot the roof, all the roofs on the top of the roof. I'm shooting all the roof. I'm bulletproof. Holding my own chopper. Look, aiming at it. Look, we in another war zone. I'm in a whole nother realm. Y'all in another dimension. Y'all came through the portal. Y'all looking at the man. I am goddamn who the fuck I said I am. The big dog. Hear me? I'm barking at these niggas like roof. Look. I'm more than the motherfucking uncut liquor or uncut drugs, nigga. I'm more than 100 proof. Look, how much can you more be than 100 proof when I was infinite for? I was infinite for you. I was so infinite, I came out before I was an infinite youth. Before I was a youth or as a teen, I was infinite dean. Look, I am the dean. Hear me? I am on my dean. I'm getting wild, but like a child. You hear me? I just like spasm. It's like a spasm. You hear me? I have those things. I have screws that I have to tighten up. Pardon me. Let me use my screwdriver thing. Screw my screw in. Screw in. My fucking screws ain't loose tight. My screws ain't even loose enough tight. My screws not even loose enough. They too tight for tight. I'm too tight to tight. That's why I like to think what I write. I needed mine out of type to all of y'all to where I have already have to play with y'all. And then I tend, when I said put attention to y'all, and then I said a chill bump. I shoot chill bumps, all of his bumps. I said, look, this is how I make the sounds of the thumps. I'm gonna get a whole fucking world exactly what they want. I'm shooting that chopper, bump them. I told the nigga, look, we gonna piece the peach. Long as they let the God speak his peace, I'm gonna speak the peach. I'm standing in the state. I'm in the Georgia State peach, Georgia peach mine. I'm on a peach mine. Listen, I'm on the 33-degree ley line. The ley line is mine. I laid down all the lines. Look, we, with me was three. Three was three and three. Three even three to be. Look, I even put a 3 in the WB. I put the 1 in the 3 in the B, but B. I made the 1 in the B before I made the 3 to be the 3 to made the 33. Hear me, Lord. I said, me and we was 33. The 30 degree was degrees. I was 30 degrees. Look, I'm burning these niggas at 30 degrees. Look, I'm dirty. I run around with a 40. That nigga Root said, please don't squeeze. I said, bah! I shot him in his other knees. After I left the nigga for dead, I came back and left, gave him another breath. Shot him in his throat. Nigga shot him in his chest. Look, I'm banging on this nigga now. Like the, what they call, rat niggas. I got these rats. I'm strapped, nigga, like niggas in Chirac, nigga. That's from Shot Town niggas who don't know how to act. They run up on niggas with bats. Nigga, they swing down trees. Nigga, chop down trees with no axe. This is all fucking facts. And then feet without an axe. I put the axe. We didn't even have the axe in the axe. I can knock down the tree without even having to use the axe using the facts. That's a matter of axe. I'm gonna shoot a world like the world. I'm gonna shoot a gun at the world. Pop! Flat earth. Boom! Go earth. Boom! Make the earth spin. Boom! Make the earth spin. They didn't even feel it spin. It was spinning so fast in the middle then. Look. They didn't even know they was in the center then. Think they was born just to only be the center of the center, but they didn't even know that there was the center of the spin. They was the pole of the spin of the spin. Look, pow! I shot the motherfucking world again. Look, I'm gonna stand on the top of the flat earth and shoot the fucking globe earth. Bah! I'm gonna take it and put it in the dirt of the flat earth. I'm gonna grab it out and I'm gonna put it in my heart. Look, I'm gonna show them how the whole fucking earth meant to work. Come on up, y'all can ask questions. You can ask a question, God body. You are the question. Y'all come on up. Easy, God. Yeah, man, I'm just on my shit. I'm on me right now. I'm just on me, y'all. Y'all know the what they call the pseudoscience, man. The pseudoscience. Your own science has got to be pseudoscience because you ain't talking about the shit that they talking about. It's funny. Shout out to the God. What's up, God body?
What's good with you, bro?
What's up, God?
Man, chilling. I just had I've been thinking about this shit a lot, and I just had a serious question for you because I know you be on that enlightenment shit too. So maybe you could give me some help with it. And the question is, bro, are we just like part of God's imagination living out a human experience?
Yes, sir, God. And you are the imagination that you live in, though. You are the God, though. You the one that's making the imagination happen because you're the only one that can see it through your eyes. But we all up under a spell, and we never realized that we was in a dream, living out our dreams, which was the heavenly life, which was life after, the afterlife. He gave us life, and this is life after. You feel me?
Yep. So is that spell, is that considered the matrix, or it could be like a combination of things?
Well, it's a combination of everything because without the it, which is the spell, or without the word, the matrix, which is what the word was created with, word alone, when you start speaking about tongue, your mouth, thinking, mind, any of those things is what the spell is all about, which is the matrix, the dream, the thing, the veil that's over your eyes because you can't read in between the lines. You're looking at M-I-N-D. You know what I'm saying? It's like M-I-N-D. So it's like really making yourself ask and keep you in the question in a state of point. You feel me? Instead of looking at I in me. You know what I'm saying? And you realize that damn, the I is in my mind, the I is in time, I am in it, I am in everything. Even when you see the L, you can't start when you know from the 0 point. Because 0 point is really the 0 and the I, which it is the 0 and the 1. You feel what I'm saying? So the 0 is the same thing as a 1, but it's a portal that look like a tube, so to make it 1. You feel me? So it's like the IoT, what you is on your head. You got a 0 on your head that make your body what? 1. You feel me? And then if you open your hands, you are T. It is everything. It is the car that you driving, the jacket that you wearing, the hat that you wearing. Nigga, everything got a shadow because it's matter. Everything that is matter don't matter, but it is matter. And it does matter because you controlling it. But they tricked us in the schooling to agree that we was looking at the world as we was looking at the eyes as a whole, and we was seeing motherfuckers going to work, seeing motherfuckers doing certain shit, but that shit didn't ever resonate with everybody. You feel me? Because we shouldn't be goddamn paying to live when fucking animals, air, everything you need is in your body right now. You feel the breath? You can feel it. I can see you. I can feel your breath. I can feel your breath in your chest. God, word is born because I am you. Literally, bro. Don't you say I? Ain't you I? Ain't you I, right?
Yep.
So if I ask you, are you me? What you would say?
No.
See, because you are me, though. Don't you say me?
Like,
ain't I me? Ain't I me?
Oh shit. Oh. You just killed me with that one. Damn. So this is my next question. Can we get in tune with the creator? Like, is the only way to get in tune with him within us, or can we get it?
Yes, sir, God. You said it. You said it. This is the biggest thing that they taking us because they want us to look outside of ourselves, right? If you can look at yourself like I look at you, right? I look at you as me. That's why I know how to put you in that position why I got you like that. You feel me? Because I see you as me. I say, damn, look at my beautiful self on the other side. But another nigga would be thinking that I'm gay or something. But nigga, my nigga beautiful. I'm beautiful on the other side. And we all brown, just different shades. Like the ground, you are the dogs, you everything around you because you can only project it out your memory bank, which you are pushing. Your DNA is really and in a mirror. Just think about being in the mirror, right?
Yep.
Right? If we put God in the mirror, he gonna look like a dog. Because it's gonna be G-O-D-D-O-G. Right?
Yep.
Think about the spell. You feel me? If you see why, why we can see that the earth is level, why they saying that? Because everything is level. Because level is Level, and in the mirror it's gonna be Level. So it's always gonna be level and balanced because you see level. You got two eyes in your head that you see. So everything gonna be level from that point. They balance levelly, and they only split by what you see, which is the seas that they was talking about when they split the water with the sea. When Moses split the sea, but it's really your nose that split what you see. And it was the SEE and the SEA because you see with your two eyes, which is SEE, right? But SEA is a water, which you got water in your eyes as well. You feel me? That's why he split our waters. You feel me?
Yep.
All right. And then, but you really needed a C. You don't need that C because you only had one eye to see, right?
Yep.
Which is the original C, ABC. Before you got to that S or E, you had that C first, right? Do you need an S or E, or is that the trick?
That's the trick.
That's the trick. So we look at it as the spelling, right? Because we looking at it and we ain't listening to the vibration of this shit. You feel me? So like it's the same thing as like this. Why we as a people are so weak, right? Because we have weekdays. But they spell it WEEK, and WEAK is week, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then a days is a days, right? DAYS. But days is DAZE, meaning that you walking around in your days and the days, and you weak.
Yeah.
And it's a maze.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
It was like once we learned that we was dealing with magic, right? It was magic for you to come through a sperm cell to come to what you is, because you came from a tadpole state to walk around. So you was in a fishbowl, right? Right?
Yep.
So and when you was in the womb, you was in your mama's water bag. Your water had to break for you to come out. So you was living in water the whole time you was even thinking about coming out right here. So how do you come from water to go in water to come back in air, what they would say was a form of water, H2O or oxygen? You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we in a fishbowl and we don't know that we in water. That's why we in deep shit. You feel me? Everything is just deep shit. Like shit is just it. It is what you are. It is everything. You feel me? It takes
It's like you a turd walking around. Like the tree bark, like a tree look like shit. You know, the tree bark that covers it. And say the black people literally the shit in the bowl, they keep walking in circles.
That's what they
blind.
black. See how they tricked us with black, brother man? They put us in black. Your jacket look black, but are you black really? You brown, right?
Yep.
Black means to be a lack, be a lack, right? So we lacking in everything. If we was being brown, what do brown mean? Be our own. And we would be our own and we would own shit.
Damn. All right, this another question. All right, so why, like, because you know a lot of black people, they be on that Christianity shit, but like when I actually look at Christianity, I see it for what it is, and I look at it like, damn, we in a fishbowl, and like we lab rats, and God looking at us from outside the fishbowl, like seeing what we gonna do. Like that's why I don't really like you know, Christianity.
You are looking outside yourself, looking at yourself though. Everything you see outside yourself is you operating around you in so many different aspects. That's why it's hard to really hold that whole concept that is really you. You're gonna still put something else outside of you that's still holding it. This is something that I don't do, me personally, and everybody else seem to do that. I seen that. I realized that people still want to do that. Keep it like it's something better than you. You was the one that came in infinite. You as an infant, you was infant. Mint. Literally, bro. So like
you good as hell with that synchronization too, bro.
Yes, man. Because once you start seeing the spell, you know what it is. It's just easy to unveil. You just got to be really like, okay, let me start breaking down this motherfucking spell. First of all, this, right? Let me show you something, bro. There's some tricks to this shit. Do you know that every letter is a word?
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
Okay. So if you knew that every letter is a word, then every word is a compound word, right? Yep. Every letter is a compound word. because any word that's defined by it's not one word that's defined by that word. Like respect ain't just defined by respect. It got a whole nother words that's defined in this one word.
Yep.
That's each word that's defined by a whole nother group of other words to define each word in that word. So we are under a double conjure or a fucking infinite twirl of a spell that you have to unveil. You got to be able to break down that motherfucking veil, bro. You got to be able to break that motherfucker down. You got to be able to read between the lines.
Hey, and that's
and the truth
literally
not too far from just it though. I'll be trying to give it to you simply plain so you can get it though. You are it. After that, once you know it is everything and you equate you to it, then that make you everything and nothing and everything at all. And then you just own up to that and just treat other people because you want to treat your others like you want to be treated. So you wouldn't do harm to what you would think is God. Would you do harm to me right now if I was God really giving niggas all this game right now?
Nope.
Okay, if you looked at everybody on this screen just like me, because that's how I do. I look like each one of y'all is God, and y'all gave me the ability to be. You feel what I'm saying? Without me being here and y'all having the eyes to see, I can't experience and be who I need to be. You feel what I'm saying? It's a give and take. It's a natural give and take that's being restored, and they are stealing our energy and paying us with something fake called money. And you the only currency that it is. You can't I don't give a fuck how much money you put in that car to gas, drive. You still got to get the energy to move that motherfucker, dog.
Yeah.
Your lights, your TV, your goddamn computer. I don't give a fuck. All that shit coming out your thought process. You thinking about I want to do this shit. And you had the ability to create it because you had a vice. It's a vice.
That's your whole life is a thought stream. Everything you doing is thought. And I just wanted to add that, man, that every word, you know, that the letters make, that's a whole sentence if you can break it down. You know.
Yeah.
So if you was to spell out spell, what are you really saying when you spell it? You know.
Damn.
Like IT is IT like ET, you know. Alien type, you know.
Yes. Alien. All my ALIN. Okay. Oh, I'm an ALIEN. You see E, you're gonna see an IEN. E is the same thing as an I or a Y. Same thing. You feel me? It's going in. It's the enter, because the only thing that operates in life is going in a hole and out. Period. Everything is about sex. That's why when bro be telling people I'm fucking you in your mind, literally because you let him enter into your mind and come in and out, because you pushing him out your mind now after you done allowed him in. So now we are in an exchange of sex. No matter what we do, when we converse with each other and you talk and you open your mouth, you open your ears, something is coming in it. It's an art of sex that's going on, which is sex.
Just that, P. Everything. This is what we talking about, these babies and these children. This is all, you know, they wouldn't be here without the sex act. All of this is literally this bed, the spaceship, everything. This is the, you know, it's movement. You know what I mean? It's the whole thing with the rubbing of the sticks together, man. This shit is so fire.
Literally.
You know what I mean?
Literally.
Hey, I had a question for you, man. I was thinking about this one. Look, you know that feeling we call chill bumps.
Yes, sir.
Chills, or your skin crawl. Like you literally see your pores kind of, they bulge up like small volcanoes. You know what I mean?
Yes,
but it's
and movement going on. That's real. Your skin is
all pops.
Shout out to son of Yahweh and Rosh on Oz. Hey, God body, great questions though, bro. I love your energy, bro. I love the way you came over.
Hey, good shit too, bro. I love the knowledge you gave me. I'ma just, sit back and listen.
Oh man, you here, man. You more than welcome, bro. You don't gotta leave none of that. You here, bro. And interact because you know you, bro. It's gonna open you up, bro. You got to know it. It's all in your eyes what you seen. You know what I mean? You already know it.
No, that's where this whole Hey, just look at this. It's like this whole world that we take in everything. It all exists on the micro level inside of that heart of yours, where you taking in this whole world. It exists as long as you think it'll be inside of that little
Blank,
chest of yours.
blank
Yeah.
space, blank space.
Mm.
That's what you're talking
This micro and macro, everything. You little, then you look up, you big, you old, and then you don't nobody know where you went after that. This is all, expansion. Like you going in there, but you leaving out of here. And that's what it is, man. We live in that loop, you know.
So
Yeah.
is this that, bro? Do we come back? Like, how do y'all feel about life after death? Or,
That's why I said this is life after death.
okay.
Just think about this. Didn't you give in life? And this is life. Once you get life, ain't this afterlife? Ain't this afterlife right now? He giving you life right now.
Yeah.
This is afterlife, right?
Yep.
Right? So if this was the afterlife and we knew that everything was here for us, bro, why are we paying for anything? Why are we still letting these people make us pay for anything or do anything? Why are we falling for the trick? Where everything is going to be here. Right now, don't nobody buy another whip, car, house, or none of that. What they gonna do? They can't put everybody out where everybody at. Literally.
I said that many years ago.
Literally. How they gonna do it? If everybody stopped right now, how they gonna put everybody out where you at? Your ground. If they put you out your house, they can put you outside your house. What they gonna do? Ain't nobody doing that. Who gonna come put you out if ain't nobody working? Who gonna stop? What's gonna happen if don't nobody go to work and do nothing? Guess what? You're gonna have to live off the land. That's why everybody's scared of them, because they only want to live off the man. They don't want to live off the land that they are. They don't know that everything was here for you. You're gonna find so much stuff out here that's for you when you get out here and roam. But if you keep on going circle to circle to circle to circle and going past all your other homes, you ain't gonna never go inside no other portal.
Literally. Which is under spells. That fear to not want to go out there is the spell. It's a spell on us.
It's kind of like the song where she said, "How the hell you get here? Nobody's supposed to be in this motherfucker. Hell, you come up in here." You know what I'm saying? It's just like that.
Literally. You know that it's a car parked in the house. You like, man, it's a family in the house.
Hey.
You are the family that's in the house. I am in the house. Everybody is I am in the house. But you just not supposed to do no harm to no one. And everyone's supposed to be like, oh, I am is in here. Oh boy, I'm so happy that I am is in here. If I am will walk in anywhere, I am should be welcome in anywhere.
Hey, look at that, man. It's another thought too, where you just said, like, where the people will tune in to your stream, and they allow you to, experience who you are, like in real time, while you teaching what you teach. You feel me? You get that feeling. You feel me? Like them chill bumps going through your body.
Literally.
Yeah, the T. That's that T.
Hey, that man, that's your spiritual body, man. That's your chakras. They rolling. Hey, I promise I feel some type of high when I teach what I teach. You know what I mean?
Boy, look what I'm wearing.
And look, hey, it crawls across your body just like the waves in your hair. This is where your intent on that
I know
shit.
exactly what you're talking about. I call it chi though. To me, that's the chi.
Yes.
Yeah. And hey, man, I've been literally controlling these chills. We call them chills.
Hey, hold on, man. You something else. That's a major chill bump right there. He just said, this is the chi. And when you are pushing your chi and you know how to push your chi, you can cheat. What's his cheat? Cheat is chill, eat. So you
Combinations. Teaching.
A cheat code so you can break the mold, so you can go do whatever you want to do and rolls what you want to rolls. You look how I put me in a Rolls Royce. Look at that.
Facts. It's like the unk is the ink, and that's the bankroll.
Hear me, literally.
I spit riches.
Lottery. That's the hit the lottery lot. Lottery. Hear me, this hit the lottery. Pistol break. I need all the rest of it. I want all of my
Yeah.
all the rest of it.
Hey, your chakra, your chakras, your banks is rolling. The combinations is literally unlocking. The banks is rolling. The unk is lit. You hear me? And this where we speak with that passion. You know,
oh my Lord.
like the hater, he'll run up and look. The hater.
My mind's eye is talking. My mind's eye is talking. Literally.
Hey, look, the little hater will run up on the side of you and hit you in the head. You will look at him like, what the hell? What you doing, little man? You know what I'm saying? This where you will be that antenna that can't bend. The hater will run up and try to break the signal or break the tower, which is you. You know what I mean? Say you was at the podium. You know, and this is what the little peep squeak, he'll run up and hit you on the side. You wouldn't even feel it. You know what I mean? You be inside that spiritual teaching where you throwing out zones of greatness people can't even see. Only the ones who on your level will pick up your broadcast. You hear me? And that little hater coming up on the side, you know what I mean? You be like, man, let me sit you down.
So that's the craziest thing. Even the ones who are on the other side, once you get a whip of it, you gotta come around and either hate or do something. You gotta get the energy, bro. They gotta get on it because they know who it is. They say, oh man, it's him. They know it. Literally.
Mm-hmm. Peace to the gods. Peace to the gods.
Boy, y'all.
Salute. Hey, the motherfucking hope.
Y'all, somebody, I'm blowing up right now. I'm going crazy right now. Mine's out. You killing me right now. A lot of mercy. Oh man.
Respect, man. What I say, you said. So it's all good.
You said it all. It was mine. I said it.
Pulling the thoughts right out of my head and just transversing them out there into the universe.
Oh. Damn, did he play something that this ain't Joe?
Respect, y'all.
Like,
hey, man, we could take it further. You know what I mean? On that note, Tana, man, because it was like you was doing it. You know, all them stages where you was a little bitty thing, and you growing up. You know, that's the notches on that old school antenna.
Look at that thing, bro. Look at it.
The big can in this vessel, you should be a well-polished antenna that know how to throw signals and make motherfuckers speak the game.
Oh man, game is real, man. Lifetime. It's game time on these motherfuckers. We have to control all of our time, literally all of your space and your time outside. How far can I touch? I can reach the sky. I'm a bird. I can fly. Look at me. I'm standing here alive, looking at the reflection of myself. I'm all the way up high. Rastafire. Oh man, he throw the juices too. Salute me. I mean, it's a man salutes me. I don't want to do a salute. Christmas, Lord. And then. Oh, y'all go ahead, man. I'm listening to the wind.
Yeah. He grabbing everything. Just like you were saying, Man's Eye, this station, how it tune people in, and just like how you was talking about the goosebumps being an activation of some type of reception going on, you know, and then trying to dial down into that reception, but one only gonna be able to receive that static, that the station transmission, if they eyes that far open, you know, if they utilizing their nuisance. You know, I'm looking at the screen and just seeing the names up there, and
Huey, your light is great. Well, you have a big ass light
beaming out there. You know, that's a hue, ain't it?
Look how big.
Boy, y'all don't see the wind moving. As soon as I came out, it was quiet, boy.
Jimmy just buzzing.
I came outside, I knew the door was open. I said,
I'll be in the front of my house.
I woke the whole house up, literally, the whole earth. Literally.
You be doing that. All activation, all energy, negative and positive. It all contributes to the source.
Look at my left side.
Yeah. Like, man.
Yes, you're going to grab it out. Definitely. Her name is Amaya Kai. Y'all know they say Earth's name is Kai, right? M-I-A-I. Kai. Who are you, baby? Kai, right? What you talk about? Energy. You love energy, right? You felt my energy? Hear me. off the muscle, she feel me energy. I know she come out. She feel it more than anything. Go ahead, put your feet in the grass. Hear me. See what she say? Can I put my feet in the grass? She already know what it is.
Yeah, they know. It's like mine's I was saying, we was youngins, we went right into it, just like you were saying, the infinite.
That's just like where I stand.
You hear the baby in the background? Who baby? Who baby? Another one.
Infinite. That's my little G right there.
Another infinite. Y'all so beautiful, man. I love all y'all, man.
Respect.
Hey,
it's where everybody, I can't remember who was saying that yesterday, but everybody they gonna take their own. Yeah, it was Quentin. You know what I mean? I heard Quentin say this yesterday. But everybody gonna take their own path, and eventually they gonna get on it. You know
we went
what I mean?
we went through a bumpy road yesterday. It's like going down a bumpy road to get on a smooth pavement. It's like, oh shit, we rolling. We got the control of this. Let's go. That's right. We be like this. Doing it like in the ATL. We be riding that motherfucker. They be like, hey boy, I'm riding that Testarossa. Boy, I was flying. Boy, I want the first flight shit. UFO. I want UFO. Him and status. Practice man. That's the name Pierce. Him and I control all pyramids. Rasta Pierce.
Time traveling. That's what I say. Everybody know, and we know what time it is, and everybody's on their own time, but we all in the same time, you know.
They be like all over the signs. They be like signs of the time. You be like, why do I know the signs? Creepy.
Yeah, that's real. That's true talk, man. The signs of the time, like everybody can. It's where your jaw drop when you see how blind somebody is, but they still right.
Shadow, y'all see my shadow?
Yeah.
You know.
Yea, do I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I shall fear no evil.
Hear me, Lord.
This stuff literal, y'all.
Literal.
Look at the shadow. Is the earth spinning right now, y'all? If the earth is a body, and I told y'all that God body was on the earth right now, and y'all been talking to God body earth. Right now, look at them in the flesh. Hear me, turf. Hear me, roll. Was the earth just spinning? Y'all seen the shadow of this bitch spinning right now? Who winning? How many experiments can I do right now to stop Earth right now, embody the whole flat Earth theory, globe Earth? They seeing the curve of this bitch and everything. I ain't even looking at it. I'm outside of the shadow looking at myself, literally. And I am God. Who am I? God, right? I'm not God. Who am I? Him and Lord of mercy. Crimpy.
Lord of mercy.
I ain't the devil. Okay, she knows who I am. I'm her pa. Her pimp. And I'm literally here in the flesh. Y'all see my crimp? Who made it? I am. Literally. Look at my shit shining. How many cripplings I got? Nigga, what the fuck you mean? I got my heart outside of me. I got my snake on me. Literally.
Everything.
Y'all better get my drip. Y'all better get my drip.
Full defiance.
That's ill because that's like the human body. It may be, I can't say it for sure, but it may be comprised of all of the species that's on this planet. You know what I mean?
Boy,
Yeah,
y'all got me like fucking. Boy, this is like. Hear me. The ear is why is in my ear. Why is the ear in my ear?
The ear in my ear.
That's like he opened up with the Zoes, man.
The inner ear. Your inner ear in your ear.
Yeah.
Why is it the ear and the ear? You got ear and weir. I mean, you got ear and ear. Ear is in ear. And you got to ask the question why. Because the first question is why is you listening to your ear?
Here is everywhere.
Listening through.
Yeah.
Here is the air. Where my hair is at. Where beware. All of the air be air beware. Come here. All of the where. All of the air that was where beware. Come here. Fierce me, Lord. Piss. Lord of mercy.
All of it.
I'm on a wave right now. I need to come down. Y'all go ahead, man. Y'all go ahead and fight, man. I told you, God, I am God.
All inclusive.
That's where everybody want to be, man, in them kind of zones.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
they already in it. They already in it. They went outside of themselves when they got educated and start following the norm or start following the trends.
Following
magic.
The numb skull. following the numb.
Numb stuff, they can't be the real
Yeah.
light. They don't know how to get outside and be the bright light, like shine like the gods do, like the real God. Like everyone's scared to put on a mask and walk around with their drips on and look like the spook. Who can't?
It's crazy. I am wearing a mask. Like
Literally.
that movie was all about
the regular mask. So I
Yeah.
put on two masks. I wear a double black one and a white one because they said it's a black and a white man that's controlling the world. So I let them know.
Yeah.
I have both of those, and I even had the skull in the back of my head to close it. It's a
Yeah.
chrome one.
Yeah, and you got a skull behind your face. That's another mask. You know, they everywhere, man. The mask it's on the face of a lion, man.
The mask is on all of the meat.
Yeah.
The meat is the mask. The meat is where the mask is. The mask is the meat.
Yeah, look, like the so-called secret societies, they put on their little suits and stuff and walk around that castle type of shit, you know, that old house. But we doing that really in the whole.
They do it in the dark because they scared to be outside flamboyant with their craft. You know, they want to be in the dark with their craft, doing it in little bunches right there so they can have a bigger effect on the motherfuckers. You feel what I'm saying? They get the whole.
Yeah, we get in one each. Who is it?
They do it, y'all.
Hey, how y'all doing?
This is how I do it. They put together, right? Or I put together a group of motherfuckers, right? That can do music, all of these different magic tricks, right? Which is magic tricks. They performing on tricks. That's why they big tricks. They be out there tricking all their money off before they can serve another trick.
Literally,
it's all about serving tricks.
Trick or treat every day.
You know, hey, it's people in the world be like, I'll never attend one of those private parties that they have in the hills up there with their orange juice and their fine wines and cheese.
They already attending them, right?
They have the meetings on the mountains, and they be on top of the world yelling so they vibration go all the way around the world. They play their music real loud over the world, so everybody around the world will feel it because they know that it's flat and the vibration gonna go out like this. And it's gonna go out in a circle like this.
Yeah.
So it's gonna hit everything that is gonna go out. It's gonna start bouncing out by vibration. And the more that they can get motherfuckers, they do things like this. They set one up on this mountain, or they go to the pyramids because they got enough money that they figure out the tricks. So you go to the pyramids of Giza, and then you'll set up a turntable on top, a turntable on each pyramid. When the pyramid is gonna line up, so then when you play the music, the energy gonna go out to the world, all to the universe and everything, and they gonna feel the fucking vibration because it's gonna pump it. And then they gonna set up all the little goddamn stages of all around everything around it. They're gonna have parties and shit for them and shit. That's how they control the desert. You feel me? Because they go connect with the universe and shit. But you gotta start doing that shit in the dark and start jumping into their motherfucking mix and beating their ass up in the dark and knocking them out the position and putting your broadcast out and start making your shit big. This is how I'm so big right now. Like, I already know I was like 1 billion views. They'll never let you see how many views I get. Literally. They would never let you see how many views the God get. Never. Never. They'll never let you see how God got the world watching them on all devices because he got the best device. He was all device. How you not going to let me be seen on all devices when I appear and I speak through all speakers, through all mirrors? And I can just reappear and have where I was and where I was. I mean, everybody at the time, a point in time where I can connect to him in the mind. I'm with him right now.
Yeah.
How can they not stop? I'm with him right now. I'm the I. I'm now there with him, literally.
Yeah, it's just like
all of the big heads ups, and I'm walking around. They like, damn, this nigga got heads up. Let me. What's up, man? Okay, baby.
Hey, you can see it everywhere, man. The ripple in the connection with this vibration of sonic wave. You remember how you would put a couple of mirrors up back to back and how they ripple? That's like it'll do just like the computers do. You know, these screens where they get shared and all that kind of stuff. Mm-hmm. But you see this ripple everywhere, man. Stump. You know what I mean?
Every station tuned expressing it some way, somehow.
Yeah.
Clear.
Live wire, you know. Shocking, man. I know myself, I want to figure out how to really make it connect like it hasn't, been done before. if it can be done, because you know we all doing the same shit.
Yeah.
But just to connect and teach it in a way where, you know, like people say they get their minds blown and all that, but like something that'll really make them change their own life.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody having a gun to their head, and we can
Yes.
talk on that one too.
You talking pretty much covering all the frequencies that's delivered to us people. You know that means we gotta infiltrate the radio waves, infiltrate the television scene, already infiltrated YouTube and
Yeah,
everything. But you see it out in Hollywood and in the music industry being infiltrated too with these certain
yeah,
now pushing these flat earth discussions and certain, you know, pseudoscience information and whatnot that people call it and everything. But you see all these fashions and these platforms now taking heed and pushing the information, you know. But
yeah,
they gonna give it to you deceivingly because they telling us the truth. Just like Sonny Yahweh said, everything always been telling us the truth, even the education and everything. We just haven't been learned up. You know, it starts from our homes and everything, and each home has a fashion to where everybody's tuned into a different station. You know, but we're not really paying attention to the stations and everything, and actually communicating communicating the information truthfully as what's being said, just like y'all brothers do here and everything else, and the other platforms that introduce people to the information, but they don't bring it to the most simplistic, literal form to where how
yeah,
not get this when we got a man coming straight from the Bible. We got a man coming.
Yeah, man. I just act out on them, bro. That's why I be doing
Yeah,
shit like
yeah. I see.
I act out.
I
You
see
know what
all of it. Because when I look at it, it transfers to, like I've been into the CGI movies and I've been big on news. And what I look at is Venom and how the Venom just been introduced to people. You know, it's a transversion of energy, but it's an inner energy
Like
that's
it's
super
so
out
bro,
there in the
you know, I've been
universe.
going through this shit for so long, bro. You just don't
Yeah,
know. I've been going through this
yeah.
shit for a long time, bro. I
I,
think that's why I'm so the way I am like that. Like, boy. But right now, boy, I'm telling you, boy, it's that fucking time. And feel it. I'm feeling the wind. As soon as I move, that motherfucker go to jugging, boy. Like, boy, that motherfucker is jugging, boy. That motherfucker is really rocking right now, boy.
exactly.
Literally, boy. I
hey,
can, boy, this shit,
hey, y'all think about this, man.
this shit
Oh, I
crack.
was thinking about, you know, how we intake this food, and nonetheless, like where you think about what death is, you eat the apple, it is dead. You know, once you get to chewing it, devouring it, you know, it gotta die for you to live. You know, once it's cut from whatever source that grew it, you know, it's on its way to
Hmm.
melting into the earth like you gonna do if you fall dead. You know, so it's like the mouth is the pit. It takes in it's the tomb. It
That's the
takes
thing.
in
I ain't
the
even falling dead yet. I know this flesh is what it is. I know what it is. I got control over it
dead,
right now. For something super big. It's
Hmm.
everything.
Hmm.
like
Everything.
yeah,
It's
the
probably
unthinkable
where,
has already been done. The
yeah.
unthinkable has been done.
Hmm.
Challenges. I think the less of the challenges really is just really letting everybody know that this shit is really over with.
Mm.
Right.
And it begins at the same time.
Yeah.
Yep, everything is over and it begun at the same time. It's like the same thing. And it's gonna do it over and over again. Every time you breathe, and it's just like you can feel it. I can feel this
Yeah.
bitch rocking. I can
Hmm.
swinging this bitch. I can feel it swinging
Hey,
like you
that's
sitting in the carpet and it's connected to a goddamn string and it's just rocking. And it's like literally like, bro, like you are up in it, bro. Like
right. It's crazy. Look, you eat the food, all of that is dead, and you breathe out the life. You know, the breath you keep breathing, it literally is the gas for you creating. You know what I mean? Because if it took strength, you're gonna have to take a deep breath to tighten that whatever you build. You know, the breath of life, but you're gonna have to eat. You know, I don't give a damn. It's if it's celery, it's dead. You know what I mean? It's ready for you to consume. You know, so it's like your mouth is the pit that
that's what I eat more than anything, bro.
where you throw the wood and it keep burning the fire.
Energy, bro. That's all I want is thought, energy,
Yeah,
power,
Hmm. Yeah.
light, more thought, energy. Where you want? Come on. I got you.
burn it.
Yep.
Burn it.
controlling it. You know, you ain't a flame that everybody's scared of. You know what I mean? Like you know how they say the sun is. Like you will be just that Goldilocks zone type of person that come around your people, and everybody will want to get by you and stay warm. You know,
They get too close and get burned.
glow that
Walking through the fire and not getting burned.
Yeah.
balance. That's how they do that shit when they walk on them coals, huh?
Yep.
When you walk on the sun, when you are the sun and you walk around on the sun, you can feel it. It's like, boy, that bitch is out. Like, it ain't supposed to be like that right now in my crib. You feel what I'm saying? It ain't supposed to be like this. Literally.
Mm-hmm.
But it is, you know what I mean?
Yes. Because
We
it's
roll
supposed
with this shit.
Yeah. It's the
Like,
Hey,
boy,
we-
I be like, God damn. I be like, how the fuck do I be seeing that shit coming? I be like writing this shit down in my sleep.
Because we in deep cover.
Oh man.
Yep.
We are the true deep cover agents of the Father in heaven, of the Son. We are the true deep cover agents.
Go into it, man.
Starship
It's
Enterprise, right?
yeah.
You know that bone in the brain look like the Starship Enterprise.
Mm.
That little button, that little pendant on they suit.
That they look like the wishbone inside the brain.
Yep, look like a wishbone in a turkey.
Yeah.
Mm.
Starship Enterprise.
Yep, because look at that. Nonetheless, whatever's being created on this planet, if it has a bone structure, like that bone structure comes from something original. You know, the bone itself. It's where even if the chicken or the turkey is modified, it comes from some genetic that's original. You know,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't know what we eating out here, but a lot of this stuff is genetically modified before they even told you.
I mean, what they tell you, you know.
Everything, bro. You eating a piece of you. It's where the meat is at. Meat. I'm eating meat at. That's where I'm at. You eating me.
Meat.
Literally.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's literally
And
threat.
you know that you
It's
are everything, bro.
treats.
You see the that you are. You gonna see that you gonna see all of the different things in you, bro. You gonna literally start seeing the animalistic natures in you. Like
Yeah.
I know literally, bro. Like
Right.
literally, like I know I'm all the fish in the water. I'm every zodiac on the sign in everybody's zodiac
The
chart.
whole
Chinese,
zodiac.
Barbarians, Vibarians, whatever they want to have on that motherfucker. I'm everything that you can think of. What it is. Literally,
Which
that's
is
what
dot
I
to
am.
dot. Dot to dot.
Dot to dot. Literally.
Every day.
Thought to thought.
Jump.
Jumper.
Jump.
Dot to
Jump.
dot. From one
Mhm.
point to one point is the same point. You didn't even go nowhere. You was moving for no reason.
Exactly.
Grooving. They grooving, man. A lot of people they be smiling and they sleep like this is a whole put the car in the garage type shit. You know, look at this, man. If we do, I say we do, we fall from the sky, you know, the person who's catching the load that comes from the mother, that's the one who caught you or you gonna hit the ground. You know what I mean? But it's like you get caught right there and they put you down, you hit the ground, crawling, running, you know what I mean? And when you done, you get stashed in the earth like a crater. Boom. You know what I mean? That's where you crash a whole comet, a whole vessel then came, did what it wanted to do. You know what I mean? But it
Well,
crashed.
everyone living you are the only point. You are the only
Yeah.
point. Yeah. So when you leave, the whole thing leave.
Yep, a whole like, and if it happened, you know, to
Literally.
more than just me, yeah, it's a whole bunch of worlds, you know, all these worlds crashing and running into each other. That's
Oh my God. Listen to me right now. That just made me see something else too.
go ahead,
Oh,
man.
God damn, y'all be saying too much shit.
We running, you know how they show you all them spaceships in
Going on,
the dark.
they didn't know what was going on. You was on your own time. You knew that shit on your own time. You start metamorphosing in your own design. And nobody even seen how you had made a change for your time. So you have made enough change for your time when you have brought enough here for yourself. You have left enough here for yourself, and enough of yourself here had left, and you done did your job. So it's time for you to go on to the next place and do the same thing that you've been doing, which is the
Believe,
same place you've been going. It's the next
believe,
dive.
and we waiting on you.
God damn it. I'm
Hey,
Mhm.
hey, yeah. Aftermath. That's like, you know what I mean? Yeah.
aftermath, nigga. The year I leave. How the fuck am I leaving this bitch? How do I want to go? Can I make it happen? Or what's gonna happen? Am I gonna get so big and niggas gonna get mad for me for rapping? What's gonna happen? It's like so many thoughts can start thinking out your thoughts right now.
Woo.
From knowing that it's all on you. It's like what the fuck is who the boy who knows all on him want to do? What the fuck boy shit? I want to give everybody enough of them right now so we can all enjoy it for now forever. All I want everybody is just to look at us as we just one time together. Just look like everybody is all together. And all I gotta do is say I. And everybody else know that they I. From now on they're gonna deal with only I. Only eyes. Not just I. With eyes with C's. Because I look like a million billion me's.
Mm.
I look like a million
Hey,
we's.
hey, look at you know how we all on this planet, or we here wherever this is. You know, we here. So it's like,
We planning it. Is we
yeah.
plan?
But like, oh, hold on, look. But it's like, do you really plan it, or is this shit just happening?
Is it already planned? It was already planned out. That's why
Or
they planned.
and look,
Oh my Lord, am I crazy?
it's kind of like everything's. You know how they say such and such deceive me, or they say God help me. Is that shit really true? You know what I mean? Because they blame it on the devil, or they give praise to the Lord. You know what I mean? But they ain't really seen this person right in front of them. You know what I mean? So it's like it's blaming on the sky or the ground. You
Y'all,
know,
anybody go outside right now? Do y'all both see y'all sun and moon out at the same time right now?
man, my sky cold, dropping snow, and it's gray.
Okay, well, I got the sun and the moon both right here with me.
Yeah, man, I see you got the blue sky.
I got the sun and the moon with me too, though. Don't forget the blue sky.
That's right. That's right. Hey,
the
look.
moon's gonna be with me all day, and so is the sun, because all of my sons is here, and I am the sun. So we're gonna be here together, all awakening. Look at this. It's a beautiful awakening. The time. What's today? 30-30? What's it? 12-12? 30-20? What is it? 30-12? 3-3-3?
Yeah, it's 12:30.
Hey man, all right. That's another 3
That's
because
what time it is.
2019, which is 2019 on the verge of 2020. So that's another 3. That's 3-3-3. That's a 9. This is so divine. The time.
Hey.
But everybody thinking that it's supposed to be 2020 the time, and they mad about their lines, knowing that the real time don't even start till March, which my born day is in March, and it's on 3 8s and 3 9s for sure. Divine. God damn, God is divine. Hear me, Lord. He might even be dying so divine that he's dying. A lot of mercy. He might never die before if he ever died. Not my friends.
You hear me?
Pierce.
That's a blink. Blink right now. You know.
Right.
Hey,
Blink.
This man.
How many times can I die? Right now. Go in, and I'm breathing in and out. Oh shit, the world going crazy. They're like, oh shit, this is gonna end. He's taking his last breath. Lord have mercy. Hope the world don't die. Oh shit, he's going out. He's going out. Oh shit, it might be the time. Nope. Oh shit, all the hours is mine. I'm the holder of time controller. Shit. And I control my own mind. I'm in all of my minds.
Hey,
look at this. You want to wonder what the gold is at. I'm going to give everybody their gold back. Oh, my Lord and mercy. Give all of my people their gold back. They go to crow. Their gold is all in their soul. How old is the G in you? You're old. The gold in you, you gold. I say go. O-L-U-D. You are the golden gold in me. L on harmony divine. Look, divine loving in my harmony. The gold. Hear me go. My gold. Sin my gold in mine. I make all of my golds be the gold mines. That was the goal.
That is.
All of my goals.
It shine at the end. Hey, look at that. It's where like you just said, you got control of your own mind, right? So no other entity really made you do your good or do your bad. You could probably say some of it fueled it, you
I
know,
know too much bad
but
that was.
that person didn't, or that entity, it didn't really make your ass do what you did. You know what I mean? It's like right now, you don't see motherfuckers running at the next person, with a sword talking about they doing this for the Lord. You know what I mean? As opposed to where it's easy to do bad and a lot of people blame it on the devil. You know what I mean? But you did that shit, you
Literally, I
know,
blame myself. Nobody made me do that shit.
literally. You know what I'm saying? You did that shit yourself. And you
Nobody
can
made.
put it on them.
Nobody
You
made
know,
him sell it, and nobody knew that he had it, but they wanted to buy it from him because they knew he was the man. Whatever he had, I wanted. I don't give a fuck what it was. I want it. He got it. I want it.
yeah,
And
that's real.
it don't matter what it is. He got it. I want it. I can go out with this right now. Motherfucker be like, man, what you want? Man, give me goddamn 30,000 for it. Man,
Yeah. Some people don't want it all. They don't want to take that bad credit. You know what I
no,
mean?
you don't want no
They
bad credit.
on the devil.
$1 billion in the next 2 weeks when they gonna talk they gonna talk about the only thing that's worth something is if you can show something that you can make. It don't matter what it is. You're gonna have to make something. Make a beat. I'm gonna be like, boy, I'm gonna be making so much goddamn bread. They're gonna be like, this nigga can literally do everything. He beatbox, made the beat in my head, and then rap the verse. He beatboxed and put the beat in my heart. And then he goddamn started telling me how much I was real from the start. He started telling me so much about me. I had to pay this nigga. Literally, he made me feel so good about him that I thought he was talking about
Hey,
me.
hey, this is motivation, or that's a signal right there, man. You know, I don't know, outer courage,
Signal
outer
is definitely a
commitment.
sign of all. A sign of all. What's a signal? A sign of all. Say it again. A sign of what?
Out
A
of
sign.
all of it.
A signal.
Mm.
Is it getting all?
Them motherfuckers on the
Signal.
synagogue
Come on, man.
with shiesty signal.
Who are Lazarus? Man, that's stupid. I'm ignorant for no reason. Why am I a nigga? Because I am ignorant. I ignorant.
I ignore it. Then I go on the ignore rant.
Yeah,
Man,
they're
because
going
I don't know.
rent. Or is I'm a gig organ?
Whoa. Yeah, you see why they slap them in the back of the head now. Or somebody that's tripping, you slap them in the face. You need these type of people here, man. That's the HOTC who kind of, check them facial features for you. Slap, slap.
I got. I'm
Together.
what time? Oh, I've been on about an hour. I go on like 20 more minutes. I gotta go. Shoot, I gotta get out and move.
Motherfucker say, what happened after the slapping?
I
You know what I mean?
something. I don't know. I'm
Do
moving right
another
now.
5 laps, right? They do another 5 laps with the slap.
Look at a couple of them stars around their head, and they can't tell you that you wrong for slapping the shit out of them when they, you know what I mean? You was about to run off the edge, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That slap would have knocked your head open. So it's like we gotta check out ourselves.
Check in ourselves.
Uh,
We already done checked out.
wow, Hotel 6.
Yeah.
I like that. Check into yourself. You've been checked out.
They always say that. Damn, that hotel, every goddamn thing. You hear me? The hotel. Everybody.
When you buy something at the checkout counter, we've been up for sale. By being freedom, we've been up for sale, and we already been checked out.
Hell yeah.
So it's time to check in. You can only sell the dead.
Hey, and these kind of things happen because it's that lost part of the existence where they still got to be taken care of on all aspects of whatever a king or queen want. Because if they can't get it, they coming up to the king and the queen. So it's like food. You just taking care of your whole life. You so taken care of. You can't nobody tell you shit.
Bro, I literally got this motherfucker really, bro. This whole energy, I can see it. You know, if y'all know how to win bang, y'all know how to win bang. You can see your aura. You can see how big your shit is. You know what your RAM is. My shit they just got so big, bro. This shit is like, boy, this shit ridiculous,
Yeah,
boy. This shit is unbelievable. Like literally, boy. I can feel it. Like literally,
yeah,
bro. I done got from fucking the last awakening that we had, bro, to right now, man, this shit is ridiculous, bro. Like, fuck,
hmm.
bro. My hands is on fire, bro. Like literally, nigga. How you were just talking about how you can feel your skin crawling, bro. My
Yeah,
feet,
that's it,
almost
man.
that shit
This,
is on fire, bro. Like my hands are sweating, bro. I can see nothing but the crystals. You know how you can look at your shit and it look like you
see,
sweating, and it look like it's sweating. God
I
damn,
be
boy.
seeing
Like,
it in my skin, man. I remember Spirit Light Body showed me, you know. And I'll get up on my skin like when I'm in the sun, and I do see like a rainbow type of
yeah,
look. You
the
know, it
gold and the crystal.
to the
You
cracks on my
crystallize.
skin.
Mm-hmm.
You crystallizing, bro.
Like the oil on
Literalizing,
like
bro.
the oil on the asphalt.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, it'd be purple and pinkishes and turquoises, greens. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? I
Mm-hmm.
see that shit, and I'm
All
pretty
colors.
sure everybody else because y'all got chakras in y'all light bodies. So ain't nothing I'm saying special or only pertaining to me. It's all of us about
It's,
this. I don't care
it's
what
pertaining to all eyes. Everybody who know that they are I and me, that's who it's pertaining to. So we just gotta just let it linger. If they not even getting it, they getting it because they get it. Whether they know it or not,
tone.
they get
Yeah,
Right,
yeah,
right.
it. They gonna get
yeah. Everybody they get it in abundance. You
it.
know,
Yep. You get it
it,
in abundance. You don't
it
know
what
how
you want.
abundantly you getting it. And you always worried about what you don't see you having, not even knowing that the unseen is worth the most thing that's having.
So much. Worth so much.
Respect, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
That shit is just like rolling out of a shell that was hard and then it was soft and it was, you had to slightly break it to get where you at with knowing what you know. And I know I asked whatever source is powerful, the most high. I asked to know the little that I know that I'm able to see. I'm thankful. So it's all good.
I feel you on that.
You are the only one that know. Since birth. You've been the only one knowing.
Hmm.
You know the
And
beginning and the end. You're the only one that know the beginning and the end.
yeah. And you've been telling everybody what you know, just like they've been doing you.
Yeah.
So, like that's what you were saying with that's it's my perspective. Only I can hear you. I don't really care if we surrounded by 1,000 or plus people. If you talking to me, this is where it counts. This is
Mm-hmm.
where I can't be embarrassed because I was born in a bare ass.
Yeah.
Like you could strip all my clothes off right there. I'ma stand there. This is what it is. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I ain't gonna do like they said Adam and Eve did. I ain't gonna run, you know what I mean? I ain't gonna snatch your face off your skull and cover up my ass and my balls
Yeah.
like Texas
Exactly.
Chain could do.
That's what happened though, through the education system in Hollywood. That's what happened. People start eating each other, putting their
Yeah.
face on their bottom, like you were saying.
Yep. Eating the wrong shit. Like yeah, that's organic matter and you can ingest it. Whatever the fuck that may be. You know what I mean?
Eye candy, they start eating them through their eyes.
That's where it starts.
Damn.
You gave your clubhouse up, not pointing fingers. We gave our clubhouse up. When we built that clubhouse, we say this. My name was Roger. You say this Roger Clubhouse, and then you learn about the county and the state and the U.S. and you give your clubhouse away to the county and the state.
Yep. This is the Boys and Girls Club.
You feel what I'm saying?
Straight up.
And you find out the invisible line, the invisible county lines and the invisible state lines that's only in your mind. And they
Right.
start showing you zoom ins and zoom outs of this place called the globe or this plastic globe or CGI globe. And And
Yeah.
you give your clubhouse away. You know, even if you made it with sheets, you know, you make the clubhouse with sheets and shit, 2 chairs. You know what I mean?
Yep. Some
And
people,
it was your clubhouse with your name on it.
you could have produced anything in there. You know, with the people you allowed in it.
Mm-hmm.
It looked like y'all was in there, them youngsters. You know, we made slingshots. I remember that off top.
Yeah. With the
You know,
rubber
we
bands and the clothespin.
all kind of shit. And look, that it's like this dealing with the, you know, the girls had them too. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And they was in there doing what they do. It's where I kind of feel like so much bullshit. Like where you would look at, say, a bullshit item where it like, say it's a little piece of molded plastic that looked like, let's say, punk ass Santa Claus. You know, it was old little toy like that, and you're like, who the fuck took the time to make this, and I can break this, and it's nothing. You know, like who wasted their time? So much bullshit.
Happy Meal
material.
prize.
You know,
Yeah.
and it's so much of that shit out here. The people trying to squeeze out a thought and create and make something. You know what I mean? So those who can do this type of shit, man, they looked at like gods or something that's on the top shelf.
Ronald McDonald looked at like God. I feel what you're saying.
Look, he got a whole bunch of fucking bitch ass toys with your fries and that little meal.
Yeah.
Yo, baby, clapping want to go to that drive-through. And he's, yeah, that's that same cheap ass toy I just mentioned. That, you know, and that's all your baby can think to draw when she try to draw something. That little toy she got in that fucking box.
Exactly.
A goddamn minion. This is all that's on their mind. They can't push past that and think for themselves. You know, so those who get to do it, is, you know, they honed in on it. Stop and they hit. They can make shit.
The program, it's a program.
Yeah.
You know, the children in the departmental stores screaming and crying, "Mommy, I want this." You know, that's a program. And the corporations want that.
Yeah.
They tell you that. They tell you they want it.
Yep, that's where if your shit don't meet the standard, you can't even really sell it. None of them babies gonna want that shit.
I used to go in the store and see the fish in the box, the dried fish. It ain't in no bag. It ain't in no bag or nothing. You know, in the old mom and pop stores back in the days, and they had that dried fish in there. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Like the Jamaican stores and stuff. You go in there, they have some dried fish in a box, and you can pick your pieces out. It'll be in no bag.
Right.
You know, but now everybody want their stuff fresh in the pack.
Yeah, vacuum wrapped.
Yeah, you feel me?
With a napkin in the middle of them. You know,
yeah.
Yep. Ain't nothing. Anything that's on the branch of being thorough in this world, we don't want this shit. It ain't intriguing to them. Don't move nothing in them, you know.
Colors.
Play some Boosie, nigga.
Yep.
Right.
Through Hollywood and education, on the recreation yard, in the recreation yard.
Simple as that. Recreation yard.
Yep.
So, yeah, through Hollywood, you know, the actors supposedly graduated, I think, you know. So Hollywood is education.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
It's probably an unnecessary induction.
To them, it's necessary because they want souls. You know, they want your gold. They want your gold mine. They want souls. You know, eternal life is solar power.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yes, it is.
Solar power around the world, eternal life usage around the world. So the synagogue of Satan, I'm gonna be real, y'all, wants the children of God to fuck up in God's eyes and break his laws and commandments so he can have jurisdiction over your flesh. Therefore, you can be placed in a chamber or a prison, and they can use your soul or your sun above your head. They can. You feel what I'm saying?
Yep. And look at that. It's like the unnatural part where they introducing it, to all of those who act like they didn't know this shit was real. It's gonna be on your TV, goddamn it. So on that note, this is where the negative part can all be. It can all of that negative shit we saying that ain't right now. It can all given a green light. You know what I mean? That's where everything unnecessary be done on this land. For how long? Because this is what everybody agree on. Where we can do all of this negative shit and act stupid, but we can do what we know we're supposed to be doing as a whole. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's how we done got into the shit. Everybody acting like they don't know. That's where I was saying with ain't nobody. The devil ain't make you do that. You hear me? You can say the ones who believe in that bullshit and say it's a green light on that shit. Yes.
Yeah.
Eve doing it for him, but the other
Eve didn't make Adam do that. So Adam is thought that God went to our mind first, and then he went to our flesh, and we blamed our flesh, which is Eve. We blamed our flesh for why we ate from the tree.
Yep, to blame is fucking lame. You know what I mean? Game lame, acting like you didn't know you was getting paid, and you playing yourself though with letting the motherfucker so-called deceive you. Once you got that sense in your body, in your temper, in your thoughts connected, you just a fool for real. Yeah, that's, you know what I mean? But those who know better, man, and it go by the millions.
Yeah.
Hey, y'all ever heard about Bill Cooper?
Yeah.
So
say I remember.
So y'all very familiar with that Roman circus shit then, right? Like such as like they were saying, it was a scientist on TV. He said the TV is strong as heroin.
Say that again, brother.
He said it was a scientist that came on TV. He said the TV is addicting as heroin.
Yes,
it is.
And he basically was saying how like they agenda, like he was saying like how kids, like when you were not around and your kids watching the TV and shit, and it'd be a whole bunch of like shit they not supposed to be seeing, like gay shit, killing shit. He was like, that's the start of it right there when you ain't around. I'm like, damn.
That is.
Yeah.
That is. It's like how could you see all this full ass HD bright colorful shit inside of this box, but you look at the world and the world's dull, dry, dead, cold, ain't shit to do nowhere. Yeah, that's
picture.
No, it's the magic that's going on behind the scene that you don't know that you're looking at what you're seeing. That means not being able to appear because what they showing that's going on all around you, literally. The house, all your shit that's going on in your house inside your circuit, watch your tube and start paying attention to what's going on around you. You gotta watch your color code for certain shit that's laying around on your tables. Watch how your color light is making an effect on what's going in, and then start thinking to the TV. Thinking about what the fuck you was going on, and like if I don't want to see no so-called what you would call what they call us black people, or I don't want to see no so-called white people on my TV, and how I want to show y'all why y'all playing games. Tell me that the earth is flat. Talk to the TV and see if them bitches really you think that they're not responding back.
Yeah.
Hear me?
Because you're the only one seeing it.
Watching onto your code because they know every signal that's going on. Everything that's a signal can be doing what? Tapped into. If you are a signal and a frequency and a vibration, what can you do? Get tapped into. This is why we're telling you to tap in. It's all about the tap in. Once you get it and understand it, it's like being around me right now. It's like, hold on, shh. This it real quick. Hold on, be quiet. Shh, shh. This is it, really being quiet. It is everything. You are it. Just being around me right now, just be like, if I would just say, what the fuck is wrong with everybody? Real loud. I ain't even got to say it now, but the voice is already echoing, right? But everyone would be like, what's going on? My wife would be crazy, like, what's going on? What's going on? I'd be like, well, why everybody sleeping? Or just something simple like this, right? Because like the world is quiet right now. It's quiet. I'm trying to get everything to slow down around me so I can connect to the energy again. I already connected to it, so I'm making all the trees and everything calm down. I got control of y'all. Everything just be at ease, right? Then I just that echo out. You done disturbed your realm. Simple shit like that. Like when you come out and you walking and you moving and you thinking, everything attract to what? You, because everything reacts off of the magnet. What do magnets do? If you got magnets, which y'all be having all kind of shit with me. Like, hold on, let me show you.
They come together and some bounce away.
Right. So like these magnets, right?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all see them? These motherfuckers, they come together, right? Right. But then if you take these bitches, but these ones is see how it's gonna push away. The other way is gonna push away, but they round, so they really gonna the energy transfers, right? So the energy will circulate around. But right now it's pushing away. I'm trying to push it, but you see how I won't feel the tension in it. You see that? You feel the tension in that? They want to hit, but they like pushing off of each other.
Mm-hmm.
So you know that you got that push and that wind and that breath and that breath around here. This is how you control your realm, y'all. Y'all got to start really operating y'all circuit, really, and just really pushing all of y'all buttons. When something come inside of your realm, you got to see how much control can you touch it. Literally,
Yep.
you are the fucking only one that's moving anything. You got to start knowing that it's all about you, so we can know that we the only thing that reigns supreme, and we don't want to harm another fly, ant, or nothing in the world, not even another human being. You feel me? Unless a motherfucker was meaning to be in doing you any harm, because it's all about self-preservation at the end. If you was given eternal life and they trying to take away your eternal life, what the fuck is that? You already say they're trying to take away make you
Yeah.
utilize yourself. You
Yep.
supposed to utilize yourself in the back of this motherfucker. So what you gonna do with your energy? Do you really
Trying
want
to
to be
take
around?
away your lifetime.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Hey, Pete. Why do harm sound like karma?
like
Karma.
karma, armor, rarmer, farmer, barmer, harmer, whatever it is, the same thing. It's one same. It's the
Yeah.
same. Karma,
It's like
armor. What is that?
it's like
Am
it's
a
like
race or
yeah.
whatever it is, which RC, what we are. Everything is just a scale to go back from a point to a point. So everything just really just means you
Mirrors.
or I or it. Literally, everything means it. Literally,
Yeah.
or I or E or
Hey, look at that.
EWG.
Look at that. That's what it is. Look, the targeted individual. The targeted
Literally,
individual is all of y'all as a whole.
dividing you, the L. No, it's dividing you, the Al. Not
Yep.
not dividing you all. It's dividing you, the Al. So it
But
divides you
but
out whole. Literally,
this yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. Yep, I agree. The whole is like everybody's reading the newspaper.
right.
So whether you in on it or not, you still in it. You can't be in it. You know what I mean? You
Can't
in
not
it. You think you an individual. You know what I mean? But all of y'all here, this is a big ass family.
the all
I
is
don't care if you don't know them.
literally all of
No,
your family, your whole lineage is here. All of your goddamn time passes and before yous was here.
damn, if you don't know them, your nose ain't never pointed at them. You ain't never met them.
You ain't never met them.
You can't.
Literally, react or
It's
meet.
kind of like that, man.
Literally,
Your nose is the compass, and it leads you, and you don't know them if that nose ain't pointed at.
hey, well that what or going in. I don't know who he is. Be going in on the chat.
I got another question for you, Huey.
Salute, y'all.
Go ahead, brother.
You so you know about the Luciferian doctrine, right?
What about it?
Like, so is it like so how Bill Cooper explained it? Like he was saying like man was on a rock and he had to defend himself from the creatures at night, and lightning struck a tree and he made fire, and he saying that fire can defend him from the beast at night. So he was just basically talking about how man became to how to defend ourselves from like when we started first in nature and shit like that. So I just wonder like how that part, like how like is the Luciferian doctrine like all bad or like, cause you know he even say the story about
they told us that the devil was bad, right? Satan was bad.
Yeah.
They told us that everything was bad about him, right?
Mhm.
666 was bad, right?
Yeah.
Right? Oh, 6 protons and 6 neutrons and electrons is what we was made out.
And
So
I
are
got
you
that picture on my Instagram?
Are you Satan? Look, do we say 10?
Ooh,
do you say 10?
Yeah.
How many fingers you got on your head?
Repeat that.
How many fingers on your hand?
5.
And when you got 2 of them, how many you got?
10.
Damn, you said 10 again. You say 10. See, you gotta remember.
Are we Satan and God? Like, you know, both positive and negative, yin and yang?
Aren't you your mom and your daddy?
One battery. Yes, you are.
Aren't you your mom and your dad?
Why you making me you making me answer my own damn questions?
Because you always had it. That's how I'm giving you the power. I don't want to take your power. You trying to give me the power. I'm giving you your power back, bro.
Hey, I respect that shit 100.
I'm always telling it that it's you, bro. Nothing else, bro. This is what the house of true consciousness is, because I'm the house of my truth. Can't nobody argue my truth. How am I sit here and argue your truth? Don't you see?
To argue, it sounds like it's like you argue.
And when God in the Bible, they said that God was the all-seeing, the all-knowing, the all-hearing, and all-aware, right? Who is that? Don't you see all?
Yep.
Everything that you ever seen, who seen it?
Me.
Everything that you ever heard, who heard it?
Me.
Everything that you ever known, who known it?
I. Hey, that's the mic drop right there, shit. You just made me answer all my own damn questions and shit. Good shit, bro.
Look, it's when you argue with yourself, and that's everybody else you argue with. That's how you tell yourself everything.
Start fighting with yourself, bro, because yourself is trying to tell you something. Don't everybody I'm myself.
Facts. Hey, look at that. A mosh pit of motherfuckers fighting each other. It's all you.
It's all you.
Look at you trying to get it right. I don't give a damn if it's a million of you. Look at y'all trying to get it right.
Hey, look, this is how you do that.
Hey, that's real shit, bro.
Hey, bro, we looked it up, bro. We said how many cells in the human body? Do you know?
Woo!
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I ain't got no idea. Over what, 1 trillion?
That's a great ass fucking guess, bro. That's a great ass educated guess, bro.
Hey, that is look. I'm gonna say this. That is a mountain pal. If the bodies are stacked that high, that's damn. Don't even try to give it a number, bro. It's infinite.
Infinite. You was infinite already. Before you was this tall, standing 6 feet off the earth, right? You standing 6 feet off of the earth, right? Right?
Yep.
And then you go 6 feet in the dirt. So are you dead or alive right now?
That's as above, so below.
No.
Damn.
Duality.
Hear me.
Damn.
So,
that's like you literally standing up under yourself, like the shadow that lay on the ground.
It's laying in this what? Coffin.
Yep.
In a dark place.
Damn.
Connected to you like a magnet, right? Connected to you like a magnet, nigga. Everywhere you go, he go.
My body. That's where they took all of that. You know what I mean? It's all been taken from you. Where we used to play with the toys, which say my best friend, little such and such across the street, such and such across the street. At times at times I can guarantee you the little boys love to play with the little girls. I don't know what happened when we were born in this lifetime. It's always a little boy squinting up his face at the little girl. she doing the same. But it was a time these two children played together like they do them little toys in their room when they alone. You know?
Yes. Infinite cells. But they say we're gonna go off with a day, but day was a day, right? Day is day, which is THE, which is he in it. You got he. If you got days, you're gonna have she in it, right? Or theirs, she gonna be in it, right? Now, he and she is already in it. You already know that you the T and the I. So when they put the T right there, that was the man on the cross. When you see that T, that's like X marks the spot. That's still a T. You feel me?
Mhm.
What's in the middle of the T? The buried treasure. Oh, what's in the X? X marks the spot of what? The buried treasure.
Yep.
Where if you were the X, what they was doing in Wakanda, putting the X over their what? Chest, which is what? Their heart. Where X marked the spot at, the center where everything sparked at, and blew out. The center of the universe, your heart, the earth, the heart, the ear, the heart, the art and heart. You see, more than one heart, you get hearts, then you get starts, the starts, you know, or the star, or the stairs, the stairway to heaven. It's like you got to climb Jacob's ladder. You are Jacob. The ladder is the spine. You climbing to the top of your mind and unlocking the light and going inside the attic. You got an attic. Go inside the attic and go up there and sit up there like, damn, I didn't even know this shit was up here in the top of the house. And it's like, damn, I can yell and word about everything down up under me. I'm over. So like, it's my head, the head of the top of the house, the house. You are the house of true consciousness. The consciousness is the top of the house, the top of the consciousness, the top.
That looks down into the pit.
Into the pit, the temple. The body is the temple. The body, they say the temple. You got to go to the temple to go to the church. The mind is the temple. The body is the church. The steeple.
Hey, no weird shit right now, bro. But my motherfucker, you got my motherfucking. You know how Buddy said when you get the chills, my motherfucking spine. I feel like Kundalini energy coming up my spine, bro. That shit crazy.
Hey, look, and I can feel it too, though, bro. I can see it in you, bro. And you know, this is what I really do it for, bro. Because the amazing feeling of you and the expression of your knowing and the awakening that you are feeling right now is so amazing. This is what I really do it for. Like, I really do this for that, bro. I really love your energy right now and the way that you are sharing and to receive, bro. Because I know that you are awake in mind and it's all about you. You had the power to create me and create everything. This is how amazing you are, bro. Let me tell you something about you, bro. Because I know you made me. I know you. You feel me? Mm-hmm. You are so amazing, brother. You hear me, bro? Everybody in your lineage, your family, bro, you got to share that power with your youngins and everything around them, bro. Let them know how beautiful they really are, but they're not going to see it. But when they hear it from you, you're going to touch them in the way that I touch you. And it's the way that our energy going to keep on shining through and your light going to shine through, bro. And everything that you can imagine going to come true because you made me, bro, to make you. How amazing is that? That you was flying around the world, all around the world, that you could connect with everybody, bro, just to get what you need. Because you only led yourself here. Didn't nobody bring you here but you.
Hey, look at that. Ain't the bottle
and that's 100. Go ahead, bro.
Look, ain't the bottle always filling up the body? Look, that's your spine filling. You filling up, man.
Man. Damn, bro.
You know what I mean?
Everything he telling me, like, even y'all shit, I'm learning new shit, so it's all new information coming in.
Yeah, we do this shit.
But look, Huey said he said I already know, and he just had me answer my own damn question on my own.
Facts. Hey, do you say that little term? I know you do, man. Everybody say it. They say already, man.
Oh,
that means all is ready, man. You already know.
Yes, it's already for you, bro. It was already for you.
Hey, it's like the song 112 had. You know, she already know, nigga.
And I find like I argue with people all the time about like I be like, the creator created us and he's sitting back watching his creation because he gave us all the fucking tools. You just got to understand you are a God. You come from him.
Facts. And if you come from him, right, if you're a part of God, right, aren't you God? literally. Now, is your hand a part of you?
Yep.
If you was just right now, just one of God's hands, would you be good with that right now? Right?
I'm great. I'm great with that.
I'm Gucci.
You hear me? Like, so if you're a part of him, though, your hand, look how much a part of your hand is, though. If your hand a major part of you, your hand is all of you, right?
Yep.
Right?
Man, look at them
So if
fuckers.
you are God, are you all of him or really just a part? Is your heart a major part of you? Hell yeah.
Hey, that's thorough. Real man, look at your hands and see the work you didn't put in this motive, dude.
And that's the part that I'm trying to get past, because like my hand, right? That's Sir Drop's hand, right? But then Huey got his hand too, so you can't just say if you're a part of God's hand when he got infinite hands.
But look, Sir Drop, look at it from like you playing Call of Duty and you not in the body, like you just the body just a vehicle. You kind of get what I'm saying?
Yes.
And then take the energy concept, and we all energy, so we all one.
Yes.
That's exactly what this is.
I was just thinking, bro, but I was just
listen, how many video games? How many people is playing these video games? How many video games is it? If it's just one video game and everybody everywhere is playing that one video game, it would make a lot of sense to me. But when there's a whole bunch of consoles, go ahead, man. I ain't gonna go back and forth. Go ahead.
But each console, it really got games. So if you would just add all the consoles in just one console and then add all the games to it, you have sports, basketball, killing, raping, car, racing, wherever the fuck you want to go have, fighting games, shit that look like Mortal Kombat. Everything that's going on in the world is everything, bro.
Facts. Hey, you took the Mortal Kombat off my mind. But yep, it's like a dropping, and you can go right after this, but it's like all of those consoles, they got the same fucking games. You play all the same games. One of them.
Shooting game, stabbing game.
No, I think y'all doing more of a response instead of saying what I'm saying. Yeah, they all got the same game. But listen, okay. They all got the same game, but they all got different consoles. You got PlayStation, Dreamcast, Atari, the jukebox. You got everything that play a lot of different things. I'm telling y'all right if y'all saying all of them together would make it, not just one PlayStation is the god of PlayStation.
Oh yeah.
No. Whoever made them PlayStations is the god of them PlayStations. Period. That's what I'm saying, and I'm saying I'm a god, not the god, and it's a big difference. It's a big difference.
I got the perfect answer for you, bro. The perfect answer for you, my G. I'm with you. Now, this go to Mind's Eye too. Mind's Eye. This some knowledge for young boy, because I don't know if you ever seen that. What you gave me about game with this? This is the game, right? You gave me game with this, right? You put us on game about that, right? Mind's Eye. Right?
Yep.
Which is Mind's Eye. He was thinking it, he showed it to the eye. I showed it to eye, right? We are all the eye. Now he showed us this game, but we all know that we just all been playing one game. Everything that you can ever imagine, even the consoles that you're talking about, even the people that made this motherfucking console, even the motherfuckers that died before the consoles was made, played the same game. What was the name of the game, y'all? Anybody know?
Lite.
This is the game, the major game that everybody playing.
And Sir Drop, what you think about this? So, like I was saying, we all guys living a human experience, and the console, how you said everybody, we can all like that could be everybody living that experience.
Right. Game is called life. Just ain't everything. How can we get past this game of life that we playing? Deer's playing it.
I'm just telling you like this. That's all I'm saying. God is plural. If I'm a God and you a God, Mind's Eye a God, she a goddess, that's plural, man.
But that's titles,
God
right?
that make the most, and all them gods come together makes up the Most High.
Hey, listen,
Oh
the
yeah,
only
yeah, yeah,
title,
true.
listen, the titles of
Yep.
our name is what separate
Yep.
us, make us look at us like we individuals. It make us look at ourselves outside of ourselves, which is only the eyes that we are looking at. Everybody
I
says
see what you're saying.
besides your name, everybody say that they are I, literally. So how you gonna get past your name and then you gonna get past this I and dealing with I and you? Because I and you is the only thing that it is. Is you is the division or the dimensions that's outside of you, bro. You looking at everything else as a you. You looking at a dog as a you, but you calling it a dog, which is it. It's still it. Everything outside of you still come back to it.
Right.
You are the only thing that is operating, bro. You feel what I'm saying? So you got to realize
I
that
know exactly what you're saying.
when you saying that we different because my name is Steve and your name is Sir Drop, we the same because we all say I, and then we look outside of our eyes and we look at the other one on the side and say you. But that would make us be. But we is the same thing as me, which is the same thing as two threes or two E. The three is the E, the three is the M, the three is the W. So it's the trilogy that made you was. You are your mama and your daddy and the motherfucking and the ground wire. This is the trilogy. This is what you
Right.
are, three portals. You are the three portals and you are all of the dimensions. Remember, I was telling y'all about the dimensions. The dimensions, right? Because they tell us that we are multi-dimensional beings, right? So the multi-dimensional being in you, right, is everybody outside of you. And then you got me, myself, and I. You got me, myself, and I inside of you. That's another trilogy that keep you stuck inside of you. Then you got them, they, we, and all of them outside of there. Those are just dimensions of you in your realm. Because you are in the realm, you looking at them on the realm. But you are also a portal, meaning you got a port in and out. You are a portal that came from your mama, your dad. Two portals that came through, and you are the third portal. When you going in your car, that's getting the inner portal. You driving through the major portal, which is the major bubble when you look at the world. But you inside yourself. And then you're gonna get out of that car and you're gonna go into the major world that we in, and you're gonna go into another portal, which is another building. You feel me? And inside the portal,
That's
yeah,
interesting.
inside the portals is gonna be dimensions in there. Inside the portal, it's gonna be dimensions. You're gonna go in there either with your dimension, that's your wife, or your a dimension of you that's your kids, a dimension of you that's your friend, or a dimension of you that's Huey P. You feel me? And I would be going in there a dimension of me that was
Eight
certain.
wonders, right. It's called the eight wonders of the world. Right.
Yeah, that's the 9 realms. Because then once we realize that we together, right, and we know that we the I, our first realm will take us to the second realm. We're automatically walking into the second realm of knowing because we with each other. That'll make us have more control over the realm, being with each other. And depending on like I'm not trying to say that I'm over you or nothing like that, but like how I just be like I'm super God, like I'm God. So I'm like I'm on a whole nother realm, literally. Then a realm where people is unaware, sort of, kind of. You on like on the third tier realm. You on the realm where you know all of this shit that they don't know. You on the same realm, but you on another realm than these motherfuckers. It's like niggas in the realm can't even get. You got to bring them up to your level. You feel me? Because everybody coming through on their own times.
Yeah.
You really like on I got on the 5th and 6th level. You feel me? You got to get to the point when you go up in yourself enough that you know that I am enough to go up and drop all the way back down to I can go all the way back up. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, look, it's where only you, Pete. It's where you gotta look down once you the overstanding after the understanding. You know, everybody has to understand, but in order for you to create at that table, anything, say it's the food, you gotta overstand that food so you can look down on it, so you can whip it up. You know what I mean? This is where you gonna
you don't always got to overstand. You feel me? You can stand in the shit too. You feel me? You can stand in the tornado. You can jump in the center of the tornado and just watch the fucking bitch spin around you. And like, you'll be like, damn, I'm in the middle of the tornado. All this debris around me. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
All this and fucking disaster around me. But you the tornado, now you can move that bitch. All you got to do is move a little bit like this, and you can move. That's how I be doing shit like when they say like it's a hurricane coming, right? Or like a tornado or some shit like that that's coming around like an area where I got people that's really attached to that bitch. My body automatically jump in the middle of the storm. And once I start knowing that shit, now I know I can do shit like this. I ain't even got to jump in the storm. I can sit back and look at that bitch and kick that motherfucker. I can kick the whole ball of that motherfucker or whatever it is because I know it's a beam. It's a beam that's being stored up. They storming up a brew. They witching up the brew, which is a spell. When they put the spell out there and they tell people that there's a storm coming through, you know that they creating the spell. So it's time to start going against the spell because they trying to cast the broadcasting of a spell onto the people. Yeah. And when all our energy start accepting that energy, then we start going into what the fuck they got going on because you know got sucked up into their goddamn realm.
Right. Like we are literally in the eye of the storm right now. Literally. You know, the cycle, we say green light and the cycling. And that's when you can't see what's coming in that. You know what I mean? You know you can't see the bullshit coming. You feel me? But you inside of that storm, they want you to look at the little bitty, you know, say the one that's tearing up towns, not saying anything wrong with them reporting that kind of stuff, you know what I mean? But we know it's a lot of controlled storms going around itself. It's all a hoax and a joke. It's all a hoax and a joke, but it's people really losing their homes and their lives in this. You know what I mean? But it's where they don't want us to worry about the storm that's your life and you got to control that. Nobody gives a shit about that.
This is where they want you to break the news, you know, and it's some news that can break your ass. If you all emotional, you would be looking at all these people who done got caught up in this literal storm. You know what I mean? The tornado.
That's crazy, bro, because guess what? This is how I know like the algorithms and shit be connected in, right? Because yesterday when I was on the motherfucker, we were doing a stream and I was talking about my son with the sickle cell. Right after I got off the stream and go upstairs, my wife called me, Bree, come upstairs. I'm like, what the fuck wrong? What the fuck happened? I go upstairs. She's like, oh, I'm so happy. They said that they found a cure for sickle cell. Look at the news. Wow. On the news talking about it. They saying that they got a cure. They figure out DNA. They done discovered. They done broke the code to DNA. I said, damn, she gone into that spell, boy. They done took.
Oh man,
nigga, they just sucked her whole energy, nigga. She just start calling my son like whoopie whoop. He calling me like, man, I know they playing, bro. You been told me what it is. I ain't been taking my medicine, boy. I've been doing good listening to you. Like, it's crazy.
Wow.
She was so excited. I was happy for her. I can't say I'm mad for the people, but it's crazy how they play on the psyche of the people. Yeah. Once I diagnosis, they're the dying goes. The dying goes. Once the dying diagnosis, then the dying goes. It's like, oh shit, I'm gonna start dying. I feel this damn what they call the symptoms. They give you the symptoms. They sink it in. It's like a simp. They sent it. They sent them they synced it to the system, and then you got the symptom. Once you got it, they said they got to them. They sent to and then you got at to get them, which was me, and you don't understand the spelling and how they be putting the E and M at the end of words and the E and L at the end of words to get you away from being who you are at the end of it. They like you at the end, but you don't see it. They even put you in the middle of that, and like they'll fuck you all up in your mind where you just gone, bro. When you accept that shit, so that you can do exactly what the God said, come back and they can control your son again.
Ooh, and it's so ill. Like how they do me like this type of noise, you know, things that'll make certain people curse the sky. You know what I mean? When they get these diagnoses or whatever, it's where the people that's doing this knowingly, it's like they get to see your ass frown and cry. Like you get to crying right in front of the doctor. He pat you on your little back. Oh, you know what I mean?
Crazy,
so
bro.
Look,
it's crazy to do it to you though. You feel me? It's crazy how you place your time around you. You got to know that all of this was set. Who set the scene? You did.
Yep.
Who wrote
You
the script?
came
Who
in and
wrote
gave
the
the
script? You the
script.
only one who wrote the script. You can change your day with everything that you do, with every move you make, but you already
Yep.
caught up in the system in the rotacular circle. So you already chasing your tail. It's like you chasing your circle in the tail. You go to work or go to school, come back, and then you got to end up where you started at, home. You always go back from point A to point B. If you move, is the only way that your home will ever move. Is when you move into your home. You didn't know that you were staying in the only house that you could ever own, yourself.
Yourself.
Land, the only land is what you landed in. You landed inside yourself, which was the DNA of the L. That's why it's called the land. Land is the L and. Look, put it in the mirror. What you get in the mirror? The DNA L of the L.
N-I-L.
Him, L-I, Illy. The L one.
Damn. Yeah, it's a slumper, huh?
Yes, man.
They put you in the trunk of your own damn vessel.
Man.
You know, your heart drop type shit. So my heart dropped when they told me that, you know what I mean? And they got something for you. It's where you gonna cry in the arms of the doctor. I don't give a damn. And that doctor gonna, and I ain't, you know, just dropping this in the arm of every doctor.
Hey, what you think about this? The Banzai, because I was watching Bro and them the other night on I think I gave it on Sinetta last night. And evolution and did we come from monkeys or animals? Remember I was telling you about the bear and the bear man and how we had a tailbone, right?
Yeah.
And how we got a natural.
Them people in that chat be too disrespectful, bro.
Yeah, they do.
Woo.
They ass was going wild.
Yeah, boy, you gonna get us
on that show.
Huh?
No, I was saying like when I was saying like we know that we was bearing our bare skin, and we was also the mane with the mane. All animals got mane skin or mane, or we got bare hair or fur, when we got hair bear. You know,
right.
We're bare. We were a pair. We got a pair of eyes, a pair of cheeks, we pair of seats, a pair of seats. We had everything.
So do you believe we came out of Africa?
Huh?
Bro.
I think we about to get
like
to
so
that.
How do you feel about that theory?
Oh, that's what I was saying. I'm like, because I know that we was everything, but I don't say it was an out of Africa theory. It was an out of everything theory. Everything was created at the same time. When you had the mind to create yourself to come in the world, you came in the world with everything. You came in, you like, I knew I was gonna be, and it was gonna be bees around, a lot of bees, bumblebees, baby. You was making all of this time up while you was in your time, doing your time of making yourself up, making your world up. You knew that you was gonna have all of these things that you remember, because you remember the time. That's why ain't nothing new up under the sun. You just wanted to come back in and do it because it was fun, and you knew like, okay, I'm gonna get there, and then I'm gonna get to a certain point where I'm gonna wake up and I'm gonna go another route. I'm gonna change another route because I'm gonna know I'm gonna wake up, and I'm gonna start doing something else, and I'm gonna live again forever until I die. But I know I'm gonna come back again because I'm just like the wind. I come back to win. Every time I come back, you do it to win.
Come back to win. Win it to win it. Hey man, why does chimpanzee sound like expanding?
Or champion. Why did they say that the Rasta was the lion? They said the Rasta was the monkey. They said that we was anything before we even said it. How you didn't know that we listen? This is what we talk about, because this is where it gets funny to me. Because if God created everything, right, and then He didn't create man and women until the end. That was His greatest creation, creating man and woman, right? And then He let Adam name all the animals, right? He let Adam name all the animals. He told Adam, you can name everything you want to be, right? How was that possible? God had already made everything.
Say that one more time, you broke up.
I said, how is it possible that God let Adam name all the animals when God made the animals before He made Adam? And He told all the animals what they was and told them just to be.
Wow.
And then He came and told Adam, look, you got to name it. You got the right to name everything that I created. And he came, he said that was a horse, that's a snake, that's a pig, that's a dog, that's a terror, that's a tiger. That was a pterodactyl, that was a rare dactyl. That was rare dackles, this was a rare goggle. That was a tree boggle, that was a flag goggle. I was like, that was a Diego goggle, it was a Google goggle. It was like, God damn, this nigga even made Googles and he made Gagas. He made DDs and Dadas. He made BBs and Babas. He made so much shit that he made both goats. He made so much shit that he even started making shit croak and float. He did so much shit that he even started making shit die and lie. He even made a lie in. He even made an inner door. He made an inner door, a rain in the reindeer. He even made the rain in the deer while the rain had the rain on the top of the rain raining from the sky of the deer. The deer was there right
today they still giving them names though.
Listen, he even made a care. I don't even care. The man, he even made the wear wasn't even a wear. He wasn't even making you wear what you was wearing when you rose after the rose.
I think that's rain, but on that deer part, that rain, I think that's when Nimrod and them was raining, right? And that's where they get the reindeer, because it's not called a reindeer in real life. It's just a fucking deer. But now when they made them fly and all that, they I think that rain symbolizes something. That's why they call that shit a rain. And it's spilling what you were saying.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I ain't mean to cut you off. I just wanted to say that before we got too far with reindeer.
But look, here we said God saved us for his last creation. That's why I don't like the Bible, because it's so contradiction. Because in another scripture, he said he made a mistake by making man. Like that's why. But we ain't even got to get into all that.
Yeah, because he ain't gonna destroy well, since I'm gonna talk in y'all language. I'm gonna talk in Huey's language. We ain't gonna make a mistake. We ain't gonna make.
It's like once you start breaking down the spell of what he said, it's like they just some shit they said. Who the fuck was they anyways? Who was a king? Ing was an ing. I was in your wing. He said I was in the wing, a wingaling. Even I was in the wingding. They said I was in the
You was wingaling. You were wingaling. That's a new word.
Have y'all ever been in the dingaling?
You want this, bro? My bad.
Y'all man, y'all ever been in the dingaling?
I have, man. I done made it.
That's nuts, man.
I sure create my own shit. It's like, is a snail really a snail? Yeah, it's a snail. But damn, I could have gave it whatever title I wanted it to have. Because it is what it is. But I'm a creator, so I can name it.
You call that shit a goddamn lalabo. And if you taught your kids that shit, that's a fucking lalabo.
That man just broke out of their spell.
Yeah.
That man just broke out of his spell.
Before you ever seen before you even knew that had butterfly was a butterfly, right? Or the sky was a sky, and the tree was a tree, the grass was grass. You was already looking at it. You already knew what it was.
Right. I don't need no motherfucker to tell me that was a sky. You hear me?
Whoever, did y'all remember anybody ever telling you that this was the sky? Do y'all remember learning that in school? How did we ever determine that we was looking at the sky, or did we always knew we was walking on the land? How we knew that we were supposed to use our hands? I mean, walk on our feet, because we looked at our eyes and we was like, damn, they standing up, walking on our feet. They look like us. But if you had a dog walking around, why did you think that you were supposed to walk on the ground like a dog?
Hands for feet. Damn, boy, it's so much. It's a lot.
Hey, listen, because you got to realize, as an infant, when you was infinite, you was crawling on all fours on the floor like a motherfucking predator, or a fucking bear, or a lion. They told you, when they told us that we was humans and we was really lying. If we was really bears and they put clothes on us, so we look like something on the TV show. You know how they used to dress up Fonzie the bear? They used to dress up all the little cartoons and shit. What if they just dressed us up and we were snakes? That's why I be snakes around us. You know, it be just fat ass cows around us. You got fat ass, you got scary ass chickens around us. You know, they dressed up with fucking clothes on, but they dressed up in another skin. You know how you can go in the game, right? You can go in the game and you can start on the game. Everybody got the same skin, but then you can advance the board and you can earn another man. What they call skins. You was getting skins.
Espérate, mira con IQ de la gran puta. Cago en la crica tuya, cante puta. Oh my goodness, bro. Come on.
Hey, Gomez, what's up, G?
I'm driving, bro. Columbus driver retarded, man. Fucking retarded.
Yeah, man. Be careful, man. Hey, you know when they say be safe, like it's literally you are a safe. You better be safe, man. You hear me? And take care. You breaking up though.
He's breaking up. I can't hear what you're saying.
Hey, drop everybody. When they tell you to be safe, man, it's literally you are a being that's a safe. Don't let nobody put you open out there. Be safe. Treasure box.
Everybody taking off?
No.
Oh, okay.
You good?
Okay.
I'm hearing somebody breaking up.
Hey, yeah. I see on the sidebar, your boy Sonny Yahweh got a little bit more respectful. That's what's up. I think he kind of listened. Like, yeah, if I want him to learn this shit, I gotta do it right. Hell yeah. He got a lot of fucking gems, man. I ain't even like flashing with the bull.
I feel
I think he gonna get it down all the way, man. Gonna have a nice little sniper on the team, you know what I mean?
That's right. Hey, it's gonna add on every day, man. It's or every cycle. You know what I mean? It's like we spinning these motherfuckers. You know how they do that shit, all that Transformer pieces slapping together. You know what I mean? Every day gonna bring us more pieces. So we can be whole.
More pieces. More piece it is.
A card, a thing, plastic bag.
Oh, you're putting a plastic bag over.
And then I'm putting this on top of it.
Hey, drop, we can hear you.
Just a frame on top of that.
I thought he was talking to us. I thought he was talking to somebody about some plastic. Well, you better not be rapping about that.
He at the show.
Yeah, I know where he at. That nigga rapping plastic, boy. Get that. I hear him.
New Year, Sonny.
He said he wants some saran wrap and some Vaseline. I know what he doing.
You know I got it. Bad job, man. I was talking to my boss. I couldn't use my mic because he had caught me. My fault.
That nigga drop work for the mob boss. He ain't telling us the real shit.
Hey man, you ain't gotta apologize, man. You ain't no Mason. You get that Apollo G. You was an Apollo gangster.
Hey, somebody else.
I gotta refocus, man, because I just gotta refocus, man. I've been losing patience with motherfuckers, all kind of shit. Kind of corny. That shit kind of corny. I gotta get back home. You understand?
Oh, it's a new year, man. Everybody trying to, refocus, man, and shake that shit off. It's on the right.
Hibernation over with, baby. You still sleep? You still sleep? Thought you harvested enough food? You didn't. Get up and get it.
Splash some water on his face.
Yes.
Hey,
Gary, I don't know what to call Gary. He's a free thinker. He did himself for real. He's definitely
What is one world's thing called? The Destroyer. What is it called?
Gary Destroyer.
That's so cold, bro.
Hey
That's
man,
classic.
like eye drops.
That man got a event named after him from being a troll. God damn it! I need to start trolling somebody. Motherfuckers gonna start making adventures out of me.
I'm about to start trolling people, man. This so I don't have to argue with y'all, motherfuckers. I'm about to pick like 3 people and troll. Y'all down?
Hey, shit, if you doing it, I'm doing it, but be careful, man.
I can't even do that shit, man. I gotta really not like you to tell you that shit. I can't just like troll somebody. I really like if I really don't like you, I don't think that's considered trolling. I think it's considered keeping it real. You know what I mean? But you know, I ain't just gonna go on Sonetta shit. Like when I was watching that bro Sanchez shit and all them motherfuckers was in the chat talking shit, wasn't even listening. I'm like, man, how was that in your blood like that? Yeah, and I see people do that in Sanchez shit to anybody.
You know what I hate though? You know what I hate, Drop? Them followers, man. Them motherfuckers follower irritates the shit out of me because every time I'll say something or Sonetta say something, yeah, that's right. I know that's right. Yeah. Like, nigga, like, why are you going so hard, bro? Like, you know what I'm saying? Chill. You know what I mean?
Like Sanchez people do that, like Back to the Truth people do that. It's just something about the followers, man. It's got your back, man.
It's the spell they under.
They ride with you.
Hey, check this. It's the spell that one falls under because when you a follower, all you can do is, crawl or stand under. You an understander. To be a follower, you don't overstand what that overstander is teaching down in your ass. So you're going to be a follower forever, kind of picking up their coattail and smelling that smell when he poops. You right there following behind like a dog do. You know what I mean? So to follow, if you ain't obtaining what this person is teaching you, you just a dummy on a bandwagon that a lot of people.
And then me a follower to follow you.
But you gotta be willing to help the group expand. You gotta break away from that person that's teaching you at least and move on your own merit. If you don't do that and you follow this motherfucker around till he get his head knocked off, something was wrong with you. Because now when that leader that you was following, he's through, now you have no substance.
And now look, what would you tell your friend? You would be like, hey man, hey, walk with me to the store, right? You ain't gonna tell him, hey, follow me to the store. Like, you know what I'm saying? So to even not be walking side by side with somebody is weird to me, to be just following behind them. You know what I'm saying? Different from just, I'm so happy to be behind you because you got more knowledge than me, but I ain't following you. I'm still on my own path. We just going the same way, goddammit.
Right. And look, to add to that, if this was a race, which it is, some people smashing the gas and thought on this spiritual path. Life is a thought stream. So if you ain't obtaining necessary thought that all that makes sense, you ain't moving forward. And those people that's walking in front of you, they eating good and they farting. You hear me? This is the exhaust that smoke that come from the back of somebody's car. This is that when you can't see, you know what I mean? But if you was following me and I was eating good and you just want to stay behind me, you gonna smell that when I poop, when I scoop. You know what I mean? You gonna have to.
Races wasn't even thought of to like 1800s when they found the Americas, and it was a race to this motherfucker. So they gentrified. They made everybody a different race. Everybody was considered the human being. There wasn't a human race, none of that. But when we started exploring and all that, and the Europeans brought that to the table. Okay, we're gonna categorize us as this, them that, them that, them that, them that. And
look,
go ahead.
I feel look, just let me add this in. It's like all those, like say we was all walking together. It's where some got it, you know what I mean? It's where like, damn, these motherfuckers ain't tripped yet. They on their shit.
You feel me? And it's where you can get your shit together and do the same thing, or you can get conniving and deceptive. You can put some fucking sugar in my tank. You can feed me some bad food and fuck me up on this path. You hear me? And it's where you can that's where you can deceptively get around my car and smash on the side. And as you pass me, you will be looking with a smirk on your face, you knowing you a snake that fucked me over. You threw a banana in front of my shit. You know what I mean? Instead of just being one, pull your ass to that rest stop and think. You know what I mean? So you can get up on the side if you want to. You know what I mean? But don't do no hating so you can get to the side and pass me. You know what I mean?
Don't pull me back to get in front of me, goddammit. What the hell?
Yeah, man. That's what this is, and motherfuckers like that, this is why we all dealing with racism.
Hey, Huey, is anybody backstage? Anybody want to come up here? Come up here. Y'all can have my spot because my shit about to go dead. But if y'all don't come up here, I'm gonna just talk till it go dead. So if somebody want to come up here, go ahead and hit the link, and Huey will replace me with you.
Salute to all y'all.
Ain't nobody on, bro. You good?
Where you going, bro?
That nigga finna go.
Where y'all going?
I worked this little overtime in here, man. It was kind of a bully mentality. It was like they bullied me. Like, I don't like that shit, dog. Whatever you got mandatory, I don't be liking that shit. Like, when you can't just, I mean, it ain't jail, but you can leave and lose your job. That's cool. And you gotta scrape and grit and do all kind of other maneuverabilities to just actually stay under the fucking roof you in. This shit is too fucking expensive, dog. It's retarded. It's dumb, man. I mean, milk $4. Come on, bro. Gas $4. Oil $4. Antifreeze $15. Motherfucking windshield wipers $38. What's up, JB?
What's up, brother?
This my Ghana boy. What you say, JB?
It takes some chips to get your whip rolling on.
When am I going? Let me ask all my eyes. Are they own eye? All right.
Go ahead.
All of the eyes that know that they are I and me and M and me and M, me, M, they, them, M, me, energy. Within the energy, you can not be the G. If you ain't the G, if you ain't me, you ain't the G. You ain't the God.
You ain't with us.
Literally, if you ain't the God, you ain't the God. Nigga, what you on the other squad? Hear me? It's like, okay, do you really know that you're the 0 point? Are you the 0 point God? Right? Or you a left God or a right God? Because they be on the blue and the red side. This is how they do.
I spread like Cash tried to spread like Rash.
Ooh. You hear me? Ooh. But I ain't about to die. I ain't trying to get no cash. I don't even want to spaz. I don't have to wear the mask. I am the mask in the mask.
Yeah, I spread like Cash tried.
How can you get a cash bag when you was a body bag? That's how you know you came in the body, because you was in a body bag. The body was the earth. The body was the earth bag. Her earth bag. The father, the fat her. The fat her, the father, the fat earth. The her, the fat her. The fat one. The fat her would carry the son to serve to come and walk on the earth. She said she would carry her own son and let him walk on her. That's why most niggas be trying to walk on their moms. I'll be like, man, I don't even want to walk on my moms. I want to pick my mom up and let her know I'm going to hold you up. And I'm going to walk around with Father Time. Look, I control Father Time and Father Mother with my mind. I was controlling all the time with the time in my time. I said, I would never walk on my mother. Not even on her back. I don't even care if she's thinking that the world is flat. I don't care if she in the fat of the sack. Only time I want to walk is on the inside the sack. You hear me? I said, only time I want to walk is on the sack or the inside of the sack of the mother, the mathematical or added the mathematical of my arm, the act. The math or the aftermath, or the app lap, the app or the math lap, the life raft. You know, take a lip raft. How we ride on the hovercraft before we ever had a hovercraft. We heard a hover raft. Or we even had a hover raft. What is a hovercraft? Had you ever over a craft?
A scooter? A smasher?
There's too much thoughts for
Man, it's a lot of thoughts, man. That's super though. That's supernatural shit. You know, I know why I do it. I just want to spread that, you know what I mean? So I can see people saying the type of shit I'm saying, you know.
Right.
We eventually get
it.
Yeah, we'll get the hands-on thing.
Word.
You know, I appreciate all this stuff. This shit.
Yes.
It's like.
So why? My question was why are we? When am I gonna stop paying? All we have to do is just go out and start saying I am, and anything that you was should be am, man. We'll be able to should be yours as is because I am the only thing that is. Look, I am. I swear, look, I am the it. Once you say it, look, it should be no problem with it. As long as you can get close enough to it, it should be able to be yours. If you got it within your reach.
Yep, that's your target. And look at that.
Some shit. How can you be so close to something you can touch it, but you can't? It ain't yours. If it was the I and it had an I and a T in it.
Hey, look, you know, is how us men, how we speak on getting the woman. We say we hit that shit. You know what I mean? And that's like where you trying to get that. She is the target. You know what I mean? Say the man is out to hunt for his mate. She out looking for your ass too. Like she all sexy and shit in that jungle or wherever the fuck, whatever environment on this plane. Oh, she look good. What that nigga say on Juice? Damn, girl, you look good. He had that motherfucking shotgun robbing the place, but he couldn't help but to tell that bitch, excuse me, you know what I mean? He couldn't help but to tell her how fine she was while he was trying to rob the joint. You know what I mean? But it's like she's the target individual for man, where your Peter is a missile seeking to hit, and she can let you hit that target. You can fuck her whole life up. Just like when you aim a gun and hit that target, you can dismantle that. You can knock the arms off. And that's what a lot of men done hitting these women. Just the sex act that he wrecking them. And it's like you don't want her. You know what I'm saying? So you damage.
Like hitting the number, you hitting the winnings. You hitting the women's, the winnings, the winnings,
yep.
The women's.
And it's only because of her that you score every day. You know what I mean? She the reason you play.
That was the hit. You hit the number. You got the number.
She feeling the void just like you feeling her void. When you know.
You conquered it. You was on it.
Yep, and you can damage her. She'll be like, this motherfucker. That's where she see the devil every day. These motherfucking men who won't take care of these children. And
it was in her flesh. She didn't see it. It was all in her flesh.
Yep, and it's gonna be.
When you live, you devolve, you develop, you veiled, you develop. Yep. You know, the development. Development of the man, the develop. So how you envelope? You deliver the envelope to the mailbox, which is the men, the mind, the mint, the mailbox.
Yeah. You know the developing room is red and it's dark. You know what I mean? And that's where the film don't show you the picture, you know. And that's
before you develop clearly. You in there trying to shake them the resolution right. You trying to just get it to dry perfectly so it just don't blur. You don't have a blurred vision or the aura vision. You start seeing the aura in the vision in the camera. You know, you can see the aura in the vision. It's like, damn. It's like what kind of lens?
If the parents don't develop you in that red room, you can come out a literal monster. You know what I mean? And that's where they couldn't guide you. So if they couldn't guide you, it show a fact that you live. Your mama's the receipt. Your daddy's the receipt. If you live without guidance, you just devil. You know what I mean? If you didn't go righteous and learn.
Yeah, you just developed. You never developed. You didn't never see the Pope.
Yeah, you never didn't learn. You didn't take
through the ope. You didn't go through the hole and open up it up. You know what I'm saying? Open
Yep,
up
you
your
didn't
mental.
come to that lower chakra.
Yeah, you go stay down. You go, okay, I go up, but I don't want to go up that high. Fuck that shit. I don't want to be all the way up doing that shit, doing all that, and having to go through all that, man. Fuck that. That's too much shit to go. That's too much shit.
That's like the children, man. The children literally gotta deal with that, and if they can't come out of that fight or flight state, they gonna be fucked up. Because as a child, it's like you in a big ass amusement park and you too little to ride anything.
Literally.
So you're scared as a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And if you make it up out that motherfucker, it's a blessing. You learned a lot of lessons in that amusement park.
It's the rodeo show, and you getting your back rolled like a goddamn bull or a horse. They said, "Why you so hoarse?" Because the leather shoes that you was wearing on your feet. You didn't even know they was leather on your feet. You didn't even know that it was a horse and that they was saddling your back, and they just wanted to ride you like a cow and just make you weak so they can cut you up and eat the meat like beef. And with the teeth they was eating every time that you went to meet and greet. Every time you go into a store, walk into your street. Every time you go into a store going out, they just opening up their mouth, just trying to take a bite out of your soul, your energy, your temple, your mind, your energy, your thoughts, your efforts, your vision, your heart, your rhythm, your beat, your frequency. How much you gonna give away? You're gonna give it away free like me? Or not gonna get nothing back for free? See, I give away so much for free because I know I want to fucking all the shit that I want for free. Literally. They say, well, nothing came for free. You had to work hard for it. I said, I've been working too hard. I created the whole fucking earth and all of my gods. I created the God, the only God was I. I created the I, and I was the eye in the sky. I said, God damn, how much I can I keep creating before y'all trying to make me pay for everything I was making? I made everything. Everybody who made it said, I did it.
I did it.
I did it. I did it. Who did it? I did it. I didn't do it. I didn't do it. Who the fuck did it? I did it. Who didn't do it? I did it. Why didn't you do it? I did it. Why didn't he do it? Why would he do it? Who was trying to pursue it? I did it.
Hey, that motherfucker, he always asked him, didn't he? Motherfucker, do that. That was like a slogan on there. He did so much shit, he had to ask him, did he do that shit? Everybody else was mad and stupid, so they was, wasn't on his level, and he did some unimaginable shit. Some stupid shit. But can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay, it's like where Steve was doing all of this shit.
Somebody want to come up? Anybody want to get off? I ain't bringing you up, bro. What's the boy name?
Oh, me?
Got that with the clarinet. Nah, the boy with the clarinet.
What's his name?
Plant face. Yeah, man. He just be want to come up here. He definitely ain't gonna say nothing. He come in every time and just say, "Oh, here come the guest show." And yeah, why did you come over, bro? He got to be an agent, bro. He was sent to follow me, bro. We under attack. I'm really like wondering why do he even come over here? Like literally.
Why XYP?
I just trying to speak some through.
Why
some of them go get over here and you didn't even say it. Get over here. Some coming, man.
Where Drop at?
Drop just dropped off.
Oh. Hold up. Are mine's out here?
Yeah, peace. That Gomez?
Yeah.
What's up, my brother?
What's good with my man?
And we everywhere like that.
Hey, you see my man Huey putting some work, man. Coming every day.
Man. Yeah, man. That's he started that whip up.
Hell yeah.
Straight up, dog. I appreciate it. I like to come where the people be. You know what I'm saying? Get over here. Yeah, this shit is
Power
like
to
that.
the people, man. We give power to the people, man, because we are the people. People through the people. It was all the
That's right.
people. You can peek through the window. How peek can you go? Did you peek through the window or peek at the peak? Was you peeping before you peep before you even saw another peek? You said you even had to come in and say a peek. As long as you was just looking in to take a wink. You was like, how long did it even take it to take a week? You was so weak. You the feet. So much beating in your feet, you didn't even beat your meat. When you beat your feet, nigga, you just look like your feet.
Yeah, nah. He said you need to beat your beat. And that's some true concept
So
though.
the
Because people are in the flesh. They're not in the spirit. So they need to beat their meat
wrestling
in order to get to
There
that
you go.
spiritual realm.
Hear me.
and that's a leak. If you do that, that's a spiritual leak. If you a vessel, gas everywhere, oil in the driveway and shit. You know,
For sure.
on there.
Yes, sir. Yeah, man. Y'all on one, man. Y'all be on it. Y'all on it, man. Bro just went live. I know y'all want to go over there and hear bro live. He just done went live. I want to miss it.
What are you talking about? What's the title?
I don't know. I think he's just having a live. Oh, it's Monday Mystery.
Trying to get this.
Oh yeah.
Trying to drop some knowledge. Anybody trying to just bullshit with me for a minute? We on Mondays around here.
He's just having an open panel. See,
as much of a mystery anymore, shit. Like, just call it Mondays.
Yeah, because there ain't no more mysteries out. The mystery was my story.
My story.
My steer.
My stir.
Give me some figgy pudding.
Retarded, man.
Give me some figgy pudding. The time of the year.
Hey, he said, "Hey man, I know you can sing, man. You know, boy." That's all.
The time of the year to be in the spirits and be in good cheer.
We out of here. Hey, that's a good thing, man.
Be holidays.
Hey, who running up with me?
Stop it, bro.
Lord of mercy.
That was lovely, though.
Lord of mercy. You can't lie, though. You got to be a jolly soul. You got to be fully figure.
Lord of mercy.
Like, what the fuck what you smiling? Hey, don't go on no jolly shit.
I should go over there, go to a spell, watch everybody in the room. They're gonna be hating like a motherfucker. Oh shit, hit on you.
Don't do that, bro. You know you already got heat over there. Them niggas is gonna try to chew you up.
Break the tooth.
Okay, man, I'm going over.
You ending this live, bro? So we can go over there.
Man, I'm probably ending over there. Yeah.
Y'all know your quick lines.
I've been on
you gonna come? Come later on after the bro Sanchez. Oh, bro.
Huh?
Trying to come live after bro Sanchez, so we can.
Yeah. I'll probably come after him. I'll go over there and give it a break for a minute. That's why I can move around and do some shit real quick.
Hey, look, remember this shit. Wherever y'all go, I'm going. You hear me? So
definitely.
I'm there. We are there. I'm a dare. I'm in there. I'm a dare. In the group. You understand, like a group.
I don't know if anybody be doing an open panel.
I'm gonna go get on the open panel.
Join the open panel.
okay, man. In a minute, P.
All right, man. Take care. All right, peace, everybody. There. See you over there.
Okay, in a minute.
We gonna go fuck with the guy to talk some shit, some spells over here.
Okay. I'll meet you. I'll meet y'all over there.
All right.
Okay, P.
It's about that time. Shout out to my brother Back to Your Roots, my people's Teardrop Hall, all of my patrons. What's good?
Yeah.
What's good?
All right, y'all. We out, y'all. Much love to y'all.
What's up, my brother? Hey, C-Dot, can you hear me now? Can you still hear me? You should be able to hear me now. Hey, C-Dot, can you hear me now? Let me get a mic check.